All the skills you've honed over a sporting lifetime will make you a legend on the green. And that green is just up the road.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Musgrave Hill Bowling Club for the semi-finals and the final of the champion Gold Coast Tweed District pairs. And what a magnificent day we have here today. And as always, this is the Gold Coast Tweed District media team, ably led by Mr. Robbie Allen and his daughter Tony. And in commentary with me first up this morning is Mr. Brett Clifford. Good morning, Brett.
Good morning, Brian. Good morning to all you viewers out there. We're in for a cracker of a day. Semi-final and final here today.
Oh, mate, we've got some great games here this morning, and we've got Niagara down here, so if anybody within the Musgrave Hill region got any ailments, please come on down and see their wonderful consultants. They've got all of their equipment down here helping people, so come on down.
Yes, our live stream semi-final we're doing is Michael Turner and Latif Karim versing John Harabak and Paul Jobson. Michael and Latif are from Burleigh Heads. John and Paul are from Paradise Point. The other semi-finals between Tugun and Helensvale. For Michael's wins in round 2, beat Mermaid 26-12. In the quarter-final, beat Coolangatta 29-10. And John, round 1, Robina, beat Robina 27-17 and Bow Desert 19-13. And in the quarter-final, beat Mackenzie Park 26-17. So they're just finishing off their roll-up right now. Welcome aboard, Jess and Danny. Hello, Tyler Pettigrew, Fiona Hall, Julie Allen's on board, and Phil Langdon's on board.
It should be a great day, mate. It's an absolutely wonderful condition this morning. Not too hot just yet. There's a very slight breeze just blowing to keep things down a little bit, Brett. So,
yes. If the breeze doesn't get any heavier than this, I'll be very happy. It was very interesting yesterday. It was changing nearly every single second end.
Tell us just at the moment, it's 24 degrees here on the Gold Coast. And it's supposed to get to a top of 25. So it hasn't got too much further for it to go up, my friend.
No. Well, that'll do. We don't want any hotter than that today.
You see the green here running just absolutely magnificently, isn't it, you know?
Oh, it's a picture. Absolutely picture perfect.
Yeah. As the day goes on, I'm sure it's going to get a lot
trickier too.
Yeah.
Good morning to Catherine.
Yes, we'll be into it in a minute. I'm just going to get out there and...
It is daylight saving in New South Wales. Extra little hour they add on. The viewers down there.
Yes, they're now they're out, an hour ahead of us.
Yes, they are. Our bowls events for the Gold Coast run on Queensland time.
Everything runs on Queensland time.
Exactly right. Even down to Tweed, when we hold an event there, it's run on Queensland time.
Yes, mainly because most of our participants live in Queensland.
Exactly right.
And I'd like to have a big call out and say what a wonderful day it was yesterday, Brett, at Paradise Point for their 50th birthday celebrations. It was a wonderful day, and the club did themselves very proud by the way they presented their club, and had a wonderful time up there with all their members and guests, and had a wonderful conversation with a few politicians. Strange to see politicians floating around when there's an election coming up.
Well, isn't that unusual?
But it really was. It was a great day, and congratulations to Paradise Point. And you two boys did a great job yesterday, you and Peter.
Thanks very much. Peter will be in shortly.
Yeah, it's good we can have a break today, mate. Life's good.
Welcome Mel Robbo and Wayne Wilson's on board. And yes, Trish, the champion singles for the ladies was played at Mudgeeraba, wasn't it?
Yes, it was played at Mudgeeraba.
Chloe Stewart?
It was won by Chloe Stewart.
Yes.
That's correct. Yes. The ladies and the men's on the Gold Coast aren't unified, so the ladies run their events and the men run theirs. So that's the way it works at the moment. We're just trying to work on a few cameras here. We're just trying to...
Yes, they're just finishing off their roll-ups anyway, so we've got a little bit of time. And
Yep.
Troy, good morning to you as well. Stacey's. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Share it out there.
Yes,
Share it
make
out as
sure,
much as
yes.
you can. Fantastic. And the participants in this on this rink, Brett.
Yes, we've got Michael Turner and Latif Karim playing for Burleigh, and John Harback and Paul Jobson playing for Paradise Point.
Yep.
And you don't get any easy games when you're playing the Champion of Champions. You notice that Tugan's out there playing Helensvale. It's because they beat Broadbeach in yesterday's quarter-final.
Yeah. Yes, no, it should be some cracking games here this morning. If you're in the vicinity of Musgrave Hill Bowling Club, if I was you, I'd be coming down. Like, we're fortunate where we can see both these games, but gee whiz, you got two cracking games coming on here.
Oh,
we see
looking
Paul, obviously Paradise Point, and won the mat.
yes.
Paul's rolled the kitty. Good three-quarter length there, Brett.
Yes, it is. Yes, a nice little feeler there just to get used to the pace of the green, and the wind changes. That's the big, the big thing at Muzzy.
Yeah, Windy Hill. They don't call it Windy Hill for nothing, my
The
friend.
subtle wind changes.
Yeah. Nice first up here bowl, though, by Paul, though.
Yeah, lovely weight on it. Just hung out a little bit, that's all.
Yep. And Latif, who's been in fine form at the moment, hasn't he? He's been playing some great bowls.
He has, yes.
Hey, good to have you all back again. Hope you're going to enjoy the telecast. Nice bowl there by Latif, coming into a very good home, just a couple of feet in behind the head.
Great line on that bowl.
Yeah. He's grass line spot on already, mate.
Yes, get yourself a cup of coffee. You should all be organised, ready for this game.
Paul's following this one down, so he must be pretty happy with it. Just going to run through the head slightly. Is it going to stop in time? Just to sit in, not quite.
Yes, and Paul's the bowls coordinator for Paradise Point.
Yes, he is.
Yes.
Yes, he is.
Barry Lester's here today. We might get in him later on.
Yes.
Have a little chat to him.
Yes, I see him floating around here earlier
Yes,
on.
Baz is here.
Should be good.
Yes, Troy, they certainly do. They're running absolutely brilliant, the greens here.
Yeah,
Great greenkeepers.
They're in great condition, mate. The surface on them absolutely beautiful. With the warm weather and the breeze, though, I can guarantee you one thing. I've already spoke to the greenkeeper here this morning, and he assured me that if we weren't here today, the water would be flying everywhere.
Yeah, we've had a lot of dry weather, and believe me, we need some rain.
Desperate for rain.
Oh, yes.
John's first bowl, sticking his forehead. He's played this very well.
He certainly has. It's a
Yes.
nice bowl there.
Sitting in just about jack high.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning, everybody. How is everybody out there this morning? Hope you're going to join us for the day. Got some great games coming up here this morning from Musgrave Hill Bowling Club. We see a nice bowl here by Michael Turner. Hasn't he been in fine form of late?
Oh, he certainly has. They're a great combo too.
Well, Latif has bowls in their heads for Michael to utilise, doesn't he? You know?
Options. Giving him the options.
That's it. And his conversion, though, Brett, is the last few weeks has been absolutely outstanding.
Yes, our viewers might have seen them win the. We live broadcast that one at Burleigh Heads to win the final there in the pairs.
Yeah, see, and that's the thing when you're playing on a green this quick. That was probably just a tiny bit of an overstep just for that bowl to run 4
That's all
foot
it
through
takes.
the head.
Yeah.
We see Michael then's got a good line on this. Latif's interested in this one. He's coming up to have a bit of a look at the head. Could be a little bit wide, but his bowl should start working now.
Yes, it'll release really late.
Yeah, he's come to a very good home.
Yep.
So as the leads go back to do their job. Morning, Anthony. G'day, Adam. How are you, mate? G'day, Mark and Glenn. Daphne Morris, how are you?
G'day, Daphne.
Cameron Wilson. G'day, Cameron. You'd be a happy chappy this morning, wouldn't you, Cameron? What's that game you follow? Was it Collingwood or someone? Sorry, mate, I was too busy watching the rugby league, son. But just for your information only, Cameron, believe it or not, I did watch a few minutes of the AFL last night.
Really?
Now, I actually blend on the
By mistake?
control. I blend on the control, mate. Didn't take long to get it off, though.
Okay.
Nah, it was a great game. Well done, fellas. I know they tell me it's very hard for Collingwood to win over in Perth, so good on you. Well done. Latif's just a bit wide with this one.
That's all.
mate.
His weight is really good.
Yeah, his weight's spot on. It's
Yeah.
going to be another good bowl in the head, though.
Tell you what, look at this.
He'd be
It's-
close to shot.
If it falls, no.
Yeah, that would be...
Couple of seconds there. Michael says, yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. G'day, David. What would it be without David Baker on board? And you go the pies, you're saying? Yeah.
yeah, g'day, Bakes. Yeah, sorry. Didn't see you, mate. I'm on a different iPad. Thought I was only dealing with Cameron, just one of them. Now I've got two of them on board. Tell you what,
Nicely.
Paul's place here.
Yeah, tell you what, he's going to lock that in there nicely.
Yeah,
He
that's-
has. He's played two nice little bowl there for 2 shots.
Well, Paul, again, has been a pretty much a stalwart of our game for a great number
Oh,
of
he
years.
has. Top class bowler.
Been around work-wise at a few different clubs, but
Yes, he was
he's-
at Broadbeach,
has played
yeah.
at- yeah, he's played at the
Pine
top level.
Movers. Yeah.
Look at that holding.
Yes, not releasing at all there. Okay,
Ooh.
Paradise Point's holding a couple of shots
Holding
there.
2 shots there, I'd
Yes.
say, Brett.
Yeah.
Well, see, interested to see Michael. If Michael changes his hand, plays the backhand, and trails that kitty, which I know would be,
He
an
could make
incredible
himself
shot.
for yeah.
He could make himself a few shots.
couple
there.
of shots there, yeah. Trails at 2 foot there and make
Well, in
himself-
actual fact, he needs you. Look, just be truthful with you. You can play it either hand.
he can.
And there's one thing Michael plays very, very well. If you remember when we've live streamed at time, is that yard on through the head.
He plays it really well. Perfect weight, normally. Yep. G'day, Corey. How you going, mate? Oh, God. What have I done here?
Yeah, it just looks as though. As though John just going for a bit of cover there, a bit of insurance there, right?
Yeah, just in case he
I'd
drags
say.
that jack through. Yeah.
A little bit of insurance there.
Fiona Hall's on board. Yes, go the Pies with a couple of hearts there. There you go. Get that into you, Brian.
Good on you, Fiona. God, some of these people watch silly shows, don't they?
Now.
Good on you, love.
Michael, looking
Great
to
time
come
of
up.
the year.
Come up a little bit tight here. Looks like he's on a good track too.
He should hold.
He's just going to slip by that. Oh,
Ooh.
hasn't made it any easier.
No, but I assume his bowl is probably third shot, though. I
Yes,
think, there.
I'd say so.
So
On
I
the
don't
right-
think there's any more damage there by the
No.
looks of it.
No.
So I'd say that's probably third shot was that orange jack eye bowl. I think-
Paul's just looking at the position over here saying, listen, if they can get the jack over here, there's an option, but the other one is draw me another counter in there,
Yep.
touch the jack to there, change this head.
Yeah, and that is a good call.
Yep.
You know, that is a good call.
Yeah, it could hold out this one. It's not going to turn till very late. Yes, Latif's saying, come on, let's get this jack just to here.
Yep. In other words, just draw it.
Exactly. That's all.
Nice, kind way of saying, draw me
Yes.
a shot. This boy's more than capable of doing
Certainly
it
is. Now,
too. Comes
this
down to his
time.
weight. Tell you what, he's not going to be far away.
he's not going to be far away at all. He needs to just get a piece of this bowl and sit. Oh, he went through the hole.
Yeah, great try, though, by Michael.
Yes, it was, and lovely weight on it as well. Couple of shots there to Paradise Point to start off proceedings.
Yes. See you soon, okay, Anthony. Good on you, Adam. Congratulations on your Division 2 pennant flag yesterday. Adam, playing for the Windsor Bowling Club, I see. Well
Uh-huh.
done, my friend. Adam used to be a member of Paradise Point Bowls Club, mate.
Oh, right. Okay.
Geez, what a cracking day we got here, though, mate.
Oh, it's just a beautiful day for bowls, isn't it?
There's our patron over there, mate, on one board. Look at him. Hard at work.
Oh,
Is he awake?
yeah, stretched it out just a little bit here.
Yeah, tell you what, it's not a bad first up bowl by Paul either. Just going to run out of legs by the looks of it. But
That's
yeah,
all.
beautiful line. It's when the green's running this well, though, there's not much between a good bowl and a bad bowl.
There's not. It's just a flick of the finger, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
What pace would you put him at, Brett? What's your...
Oh, look, it'd have to be running a touch over 15, maybe 15 and a half, would you say?
Yeah, I'd
maybe
say
getting up towards 16.
Yeah, I'd say 16 in my opinion, yeah.
Yeah.
Just at the moment.
Now, Latif's just cooked this a little bit. He'd love this to stay on, Bud, and it has.
It stayed
It's
on.
okay.
Yep. Very good backward there. Oh, Paul with his second bowl, sticking to his forehand. He's following it down.
Yes, he's got a good line on this.
Yeah, good weight too, mate.
Oh, yes.
Woof. Yeah, just snuck around the kitty. Good home there, though. Now that's 2 reasonable bowls there. His first bowl, even though it's short, it's still on the run. Surprised Latif changed
Yes,
his
he's
hand
changed
here.
up here, trying to come in a bit tight, but we'll see. He needs to clear this bowl, which he has. Will
Yes,
it
he's
run?
played that well.
Will it run enough or turn enough on that hand? His weight's absolutely brilliant.
Yes. Well, I think I'd favour that for shot being
It
Jack
would
Eye.
actually, exactly right.
Being Jack Eye. I
Looking at it from behind, you'd think the white, but no, it's not. We can see we've got clear vision of the end here from our desk, and we can see that the yellow bowl would probably be shot.
Yeah, look that way. I think Latif just moved away from the camera by accident there.
Yes, I'm sure we've got some happy Saints supporters on board. 3 points, I think the score, is it? Nice bowl here, yes.
Lovely bowl by
From John, yeah.
Yes, just a couple of feet in front of the kitty, but right on the line.
Yes,
so,
it is, right on that line.
really, Michael's got to play, pretty close to the perfect bowl. Got a nice line on it too. How's his weight? Seems to be running pretty nicely.
Tell you what,
Just
he's well
coming around
down
his front
here.
run.
This is a good bowl. Look at this.
Great bowl, Michael Turner.
Oh, right on line too.
Yeah.
Little touch on the jack.
Played it very, very well. Yeah, good call there by Paul. That Jack is sitting. Any movement on that front bowl should go back to Paul's white bowl there, just sitting in behind
Yes,
the head.
That's what he said to him. He said, just give us a little bit more on that one. He's just going to slide by that port there.
Yeah, good try, though. Good try. That's basically the weight he was after,
Yes,
Brett.
it is the weight he wanted. Just to crack an egg on that bloody bowl and get it to move a couple of foot.
Yep.
Now, repeat performance here from Michael or not?
It's got a nice line again too, mate.
It's going to get down to his weight. Is he going to run it from there? I don't think so.
Gee whiz, he had that beautiful line
He
too,
did,
didn't he,
didn't he?
mate?
Yeah.
Beautiful line on that one. So it's up to the Leeds to go back and play in the 3 position now, which is the best part about pairs, isn't it? You get to play lead, you get to play 3.
2B, 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 2, and you
Yep.
get a chance to lead and call a few shots as a third as well and play a few. Now, Joppo, can he get down to this bowl from here?
Tell you what, he's not going to be far away.
He's
mate.
not far away at all. He's probably just going to slide by that little port.
You think he needs the top of weight though, Brett?
No. He lost his bowl there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect line, everything right, but maybe just a little bit too much weight, mate.
Yeah, that's all.
Latif's got a good line, but his bowls will start working early though.
He's got to get to his own bowl here. And I tell you
Well,
what, he
tell you
has.
what, he's
There
stuck
you
for
go.
it. That's a very good bowl.
Someone said, I'm here. But he's taken a bit off this. Is he going to turn? But he's dropped. Yeah, needed contact.
Yeah, no.
Now Latif, he's hunting this bowl down. He likes it. Is he going to get through this little port here? He
Not
just
quite.
locked
Just
on
locked on Michael's bowl, mate. Yeah.
He had good weight on that too.
He had good weight to reach the head.
Well, John, I'd suggest to be playing the shot that Joppe played, just trying to come down with just a couple of foot to a yard, no more, and just to get a piece of that shot bowl. The way he's lying up, is he going to play a bit more weight there? Yes, he is. He's actually playing ditch weight. Rightio.
Is he going to get a straight?
Well, if he gets an edge, he might get a nice result here. There you go.
Second shot.
Second shot.
Hey. It's all done with mirrors, mate.
Oh, it certainly is.
But he had to get that straightener.
Yeah, for sure. He's opened that up a little bit now too.
He's given himself a good opportunity
Yeah,
with his next bowl.
Michael's just got to look at this now and say, well, maybe where Latif's standing, which is about 6 foot behind the head.
Yep. Michael having a good look at this one.
Yes.
He's more than interested in it. And why wouldn't he be? He's got a beautiful line on this one.
Oh, I tell you what, he's
How's
just got
his
to
weight?
run it now, that's all.
Oh, gee whiz.
was a
That's
nice
a great
effort.
try. Probably have third shot, probably.
They got shot in a couple of...
Maybe not third, but definitely put another one in the head for them anyway. So
Now, John needs a piece of the shot bowl. Yeah, he's gone out a bit wide on that one.
yes. 2 feet, Latif just
Yes.
said.
Just
Only 2
needs to-
feet.
Just needs to fall in there.
Christine Mousey, how are you this morning? Or is it Gary pinch Christine's iPad? Be one of the two.
It's got to be too early for a red wine, isn't it?
Never too early for red wine, mate. Jesus. Come on. It's Sunday, mate.
Well, yes. Been to church. I'm surmising there at early church. I tell you what, look at this. If it gets around cleanly, it got that little edge, but it's fallen in. No, only the one shot.
One shot. Yeah, but 2 cracking bowls there by Michael Turner.
Yes.
Let alone the first one where he actually drew the absoluta. So not a bad head for Michael. 3 bowls within probably 8 inches.
I was going to say, Latif, get on the other line, mate.
Yes, mate. He's onto it.
Okay, a little bit of a shortener here.
Yeah, it's not a bad tactic, really.
Yeah.
Not a bad tactic. Change the length up.
Yeah.
Yes, didn't put much into that delivery, my friend. He didn't have to throw it too hard. In other words,
Certainly
Brett.
didn't. No.
What a lovely start by the looks of this, too. Sit just in behind the head.
In our other semi-final between Helensvale and Tugun, Helensvale on the first end got 1, so they're leading 1-0.
Yeah, should be a couple of cracking games here. Nice
Oh,
bowl there
yes.
by Paul.
Yeah.
Again, that you can see how the way the greens just starting to release a little bit more now too. Brett, you see him just starting to take a little bit more grass.
Yes, it's turning in there nicely on this hand. If the breeze stays the way it is, we're going to have some really tight heads here.
Yeah, that's a great bowl there by Latif. Again, though, he's probably around about 18 inches short. That camera angle can be a little bit
Yes.
deceiving at times. I tell you what, how's your weight, Paul?
He's just going to slip by.
Yes,
Yeah.
great try. And that, once again, is just by varying the length, mate.
Exactly.
You know, just
Yeah.
throws them off their rhythm slightly.
Subtle change, move the mat a fraction, just shorten up the jack a metre or so. Michael, here we go.
Playing his backhand.
He is, yes, just trying to get inside this white bowl. He's well down here as well.
He's got a great bowl here, mate.
Oh, yes. Slides by that, and little edge. Probably get another counter
just fell
there.
backwards.
Yes.
Yeah. G'day, John. Hello from Niagara Falls. How are you, my friend?
Niagara Falls. There
Niagara
you go.
Falls.
Honeymoon capital of the world.
Yes. Yes, I see. Obviously got water over there. We can't afford the water in our falls out here.
Good bowl. Will he clear this Latif
He
bowl?
has.
And he has. I'd suggest that's a shot. Yeah, Joppo
Yeah.
says you got one there, mate.
Yeah, it's a great bowl there by John. Played it very well. Now, Michael, I guess, just trying to make contact on his bowl.
Yes. Even the edge of it's all right. The edge would have been all right.
The edge would have been. We probably would have got a result with that too, Brett. Yes.
Yeah. Now, John, can he repeat the dose?
Oh, he played it so well, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Oh, he's trying awfully hard here. He's just locked onto that Latif bowl. So Paradise Point are holding one. I'd suggest Burley's got a couple of seconds there, but
And Beverly's back again from Earlhaven, my friend.
yes.
Good on you, Beverly. So Latif's got a few options here, though.
He
Brett.
has. He can roll up Michaels. He can draw the shot on the other hand. He's going to probably just trying to come in that little port there you can see underneath Michaels' bowl.
Tell you what, he's got a beautiful line.
Just needs a clear run here. Oh, that was a good try. Well, okay.
Very, very good try, mate. Just ran about, what do you reckon, about 8 to 10 inches
That's
short.
all. That's all it was.
But it's still on the run, so any movement on that.
Any touch, roll it
Yeah,
over a couple of times.
Paul's not happy with this.
Yes, he got out a little bit wide on that. And his weight wasn't too bad, really.
His weight was good.
Yeah. Yes, Onion saying, listen, any roll on those bowls, I'll be a happy chappy.
Yeah. Latif likes this. He's
He
following it
does.
down.
He's stalking it. Here we go.
Something's going to happen.
A little bit of a touch, but he didn't get much of a movement there. But anyway,
Well, they'd have probably got 4 seconds there.
they would
now.
have, yes.
So I wouldn't be surprised if Michael goes, depending what Paul does with this bowl
Yes.
here, of course, though. And I don't think he's going to be there.
No,
with
and
this.
I'd suggest that Michael's got a shot to play to Charlie that shot bowl out.
Yes,
And it's a
definitely
pretty
has.
safe shot too to play.
Well, particularly now that bowl's gone across the head.
Yes.
So it's a very safe shot to play now if he wanted to.
Yes, he could actually get the split on the two bowls and Charlie, the shot bowl straight out
Straight
the
out the
head.
head.
Yes.
And put the pressure straight back to John and say, here, son, draw another one.
Yes,
Draw
exactly.
another one.
Okay, here
Wouldn't
we
be
go.
surprised if this is what he's looking for.
Oh, I reckon so.
Playing with control. Too, he's got a nice line on it too, mate.
Now he's looking for either the... Well, is he going to get a glance? No, he's not.
Oh, gee whiz. That did not miss by much. Did not miss by much.
He only had to get a piece of it, that's
Yeah.
all.
Thank you very much for those kind words, Paul. We're trying, mate, to promote our great game as much as we possibly can. And next weekend we've got another double header on too with the champion falls on
Yes.
Gold Coast Tweed District. And we've got some
Right
great
here.
teams in the falls
Oh,
too.
yeah.
We've got a great weekend next weekend too, also lined up for all our viewers.
Now, John
Needs
needs another
another
bowl.
one.
He certainly does. He'd like
Needs
to
a-
roll his own bowl in. He'd love to roll this wing bowl in. He's just slid by.
Yeah,
Well, Michael, he doesn't need to correct much here.
mate, these could be game breakers, these shots early in the game, Brett, couldn't they?
Yes.
Oh, he's gone a bit wide. I think.
Hello. Well, he might get the inside edge of this bowl here. Crunch? No. No result there.
Got everything but the bowl he was after.
Yeah. Joppo's saying we've still got one. Phew.
Sigh of relief. But he's done the right thing, stayed very wide.
Oh,
mate.
he's, yeah. If it turns, it turns. If it doesn't, I'm okay. I've got
I'm
one
okay.
shot.
Yeah.
One to Paradise Point there. And after 2 ends on our other semi-final, Helensvale are leading 2-0 after 2 ends against Tugan.
Yes, great combination over there from Tugan.
Yes, Coops.
Coops.
Yeah.
Old pal Coops.
I tell you what, his lead played absolutely brilliantly yesterday.
Yes.
I'll give him that. Against Broady, he played extremely well. Some real telling bowls. Coops played well too, but I'm just saying that he was given a few options to play.
Oh, mate, there was 4 greenkeepers here this morning. We're all having a chin week.
Yeah, I bet.
Nice. Oh, Paul, I think he's just going to start pulling across the head
it
now.
Certainly will.
Just pulling across the head. Yeah. Left it wide open for Latif. Latif playing his backhand. Playing this, the tighter hand of the two, Brett.
Yes, he is. We'll see how much this whips away late. It shouldn't.
Yeah, got good, reasonable type of weight on it too,
Yeah,
mate.
it has. Yep.
Pretty much jack eye.
Better line on this one.
He has got a good line.
It'll hook real quick, real late, but I think he's going to lock onto that bowl. Yes, he has.
Yeah. Latif going to stick to his backhand. Just got to sneak inside this bowl once again.
Just
he likes
needs
it too.
Yeah, he does. I don't know about his weight on this one.
Yeah, I think
He's a
dropped
bit
his
on
weight.
the short side with this one.
Yep. A few people are starting to come in now. They tell me there's a lot of people here yesterday for the first and second round.
Nice crowd. Plenty of support for the Mermaid Beach team. There was a big crowd for Mermaid here cheering them on.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Good to see the clubs get behind their champions.
That's it.
It's a wonderful achievement for them to win their championships, and you come down and you see all your club mates here supporting you. It really lifts you a bit more
It
too,
certainly
doesn't it,
does. And believe me, they were getting vocal, and I loved it.
That's great.
Oh, look at this little edge, and there you go.
Lovely bowl there by John.
Yeah. Oh, look, he'd only be about 5 inches shy of the jack.
Yes.
Michael just trying to follow him down here.
Not going to be too far. We're just going to
Yes.
going to get the edge of it.
Yeah, well, that's not going to harm. Going to a nice little home there.
Not bad.
Yeah, it was good weight. Little lock onto the shot there. Would have got a nice result.
Yes.
John. Yes, a little bit on the narrow side this time. A bit shy on the weight. Now Michael needs to play a similar bowl, similar weight, and see if he can get onto the shot bowl.
All he really needs is just the edge with that weight he played in that last bowl, though, really, Brett. Be a bit too wide with this one.
Yes, he's going to get on. No, he's just got around it.
Yeah, he got around it. He's come to a good home.
Yeah.
Both his bowls are very, very usable.
Well, and the only 2 bowls to actually get by the jack.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes.
You've got Chris Tweedman. You're on big
Big girl. Oh, I got big girl. I got big girl.
Desi Dull's on board. G'day, how you going, mate?
Desi. How are you, my
David,
friend?
Grace, and Nola. How you going, Kaz?
Yeah, good result there by Paul. Just got the inside edge of his own bowl.
Yes,
and
promoted it there, so
promoted up nicely.
it's still there. Looking to arrive, get a piece of the shot bowl. He wouldn't want to slip the jack and not stay with it because, yes, he's played nice weight to this. I tell
He
you what,
has
he's
too.
awfully close.
He's very close.
He'd love to have just got he'd love to have just laid that bowl over once.
Yeah.
Fatten the head up a little bit.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kaz. Appreciate those comments. We try our best and we have a passion for the game the same as you guys do.
We sure do.
Latif's saying, listen, can I get on the other hand maybe?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, well, he's only one down as the call was. Can we play a bit more weight? Yes, not going to do much from out there, not with that sort of weight. Oh, I'll tell you what. He's cut that bowl in there. Might still only be the one down.
Yeah, still ain't be the one, but they're just getting that one bowl in there, aren't they? It's just getting that one bowl in there, which is pretty hard to get it out of their head. That white bowl may count though, Brett. It's
Yeah, I feel so too.
pretty close.
Yeah.
G'day, Russell Hindle. How are you, my friend? And g'day, Michelle Matheson. Good to have you on board, my dear. And Russell. So it'd be interesting to see what weight Michael plays with.
Yes, he
because
needs to disturb this. He
Well,
really does.
Wouldn't be surprised if John goes for a bit of cover around the back here, though, Brett, because they're about 2 light on.
They are.
Probably 3, if not 4 light on
Yes.
around the back.
All the back bowls
Favours
Burley.
the
Yes,
Burley team.
They certainly do.
So,
And here we go. Call for it. It'll happen.
yeah.
Jobbo says, thank you very much. I like that.
It's like that, yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. So that really does take the big hit, but he still could end up with shots if he plays it though. So I don't think it'll change Michael's shot too much, Brett.
Paul Vardy's just letting us on some information here.
Okay, Paul.
The Gateway Champion of Champions single semi-final. Jacob Nelson versus Sean Baker. Score 17-14 to Jacob Nelson.
Okay, mate. Thank you for that.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, Michael's not going to be too far away from this.
He
Oh,
needs a clear run here. He really does.
Yep.
And to lock that, but he hasn't.
Just missed it.
Yeah.
Hi there, Carol. And Hayden, good to have you on board from Ipswich.
Thanks, Bugsy. I have got a good head for radio, mate. How you going, mate? Good to hear from you. Well, he's played the shot here. He's asked to play that, and he's got it. And I tell you what, they've got about 4 shots
They
there.
got 4 shots.
Yes. I think you might find a bit more weight coming up here. He's got to hit this.
Yep.
Now, can he get it through the jack? Bang, there it goes.
And the jack
And-
finished up on rig 2, going over 3.
It was. Hit it like he meant it.
Yes.
We got a
Yes.
dead end.
We got a dead end, so we
Yeah.
start all over again.
Here
we
we
have
go.
more fun.
Exactly.
We have more fun.
Hey, value for money.
Yeah. Come on down and enjoy it. This how good.
Yeah, look.
Got a great day here on the Gold Coast.
We
There's
have.
hardly any breeze whatsoever. Beautiful running greens.
Great meals here. The beer's cold. The company's good. Everyone's smiling.
You got everything going for you. Wish I wasn't on commentary. It sounds great.
The old brown water, mate.
The old brown water. Rusty.
Yes.
Barbara. See, Barbara's been away for a week.
Yes.
Had a great week too with the fam too. Oh, Barbara Green, a wonderful lady. Don't know where she is this morning. Hopefully she's at church praying for people like you and me.
Well, we need a lot.
We do.
Yes. We don't go into churches because they're not really supported well on the roof.
No. I'm not that silly. So see Latif playing his backhand, playing towards the car park here at Musgrave Hill Bowling Club. Got a nice line. His bowl should start working very shortly.
Yeah.
Just going to settle in behind the head. Nice first up bowl.
Hello, Raylene. Welcome aboard. Okay, Jobbo. Weight wasn't too bad with his first. Got a better line with this one. Yeah, nice bowl there.
Yeah,
Well
good
played.
bowl there, Paul.
Yeah.
Showing his experience, really, isn't he?
Yes.
He's always got one somewhere floating around the head somewhere, mate.
Very consistent bowler.
Yep.
Yes, Michael, it was a good save. It was a fairly wide head to hit, but then again, no one's perfect and things happen, but he hit it nicely.
He hit the
Look
head
at this
that
for a
had to.
bowl.
Great bowl there,
Oh,
Latif.
yes. That puts a smile on the skip's face.
Yes. Michael, very happy with that one.
G'day, Carmel. Watching from Budgie. Oh, beautiful area there.
Ray Powers watching from Chicago.
Ah,
Lynn's watching from Point Hughes, South Australia. Yes, Janie, it's a great day for bowls from sunny Urenga.
oh. I know I say it every time, but I love that place. I really do.
Carol watching from the Central Coast. Maureen watching from Streaky Bay.
Streaky Bay. Jeff Maskell's on board. G'day, Jeff. How you going?
And Johnny Newell. G'day, Johnny. How are you, my friend?
Right, we got John trying to just get up onto
Tell you
the
what, he's not
shot
far
bowl.
away.
He's very, very close.
Played this like
Absolutely
great.
great bowl. And rolled it twice and got 2 shots out of
Probably
it.
got 2 shots out of
Yes.
that. Now, that's not an easy shot on this pace green.
No.
He played that with magnificent weight.
What do you call that? Finesse.
Finesse, yes. Yes, I seem to be lacking that sometimes. I get
I
told.
don't have finesse.
No. No. No, I think if you found a drink called Finesse, Robbie, it'd have 2 straws in it.
Thank you, Danny. Appreciate those comments.
Yeah, it's a great day, Samuel. It really is, mate.
And Gail Baker's watching from my old hometown in Wallsend.
Is that right?
Yes.
Great bowl here too, again by John.
Oh, look at this. Ambidextrous. Just need to lock onto the
Yeah, it was
onto
far away.
Joppo's bowl. Nice bowl there, bud.
Oh, Michael just playing with...
His weight was extremely nice with his first one. Has he? He's tightened it up here, and he's very close. Will he hold on?
Oh, mate,
There
what
it
a great
goes
try.
now. Yeah, he might have got second shot out of that.
Yeah, great try though, Brett.
Yes, it was.
Absolutely.
Latif saying, yes, we're only one down there.
Yep. Great bowl.
How you going, Kevin? Welcome aboard.
Yep.
Beautiful day in Port Macquarie. How you going, David? Welcome aboard, mate.
Just give you a quick weather update here on the Gold Coast at the moment. Musgrave Hills classified as Southport. It's still 24 degrees.
Hey, Joppo's got a nice bowl here.
It is
There's
great
another
bowl.
counter.
Yeah, great
Yes.
bowl there. Yeah. And that really makes them change their hand, doesn't it, you know?
Yes, get something close. Get another bowl on the head. They've only
Yeah.
got really the one bowl on the head there.
Good call there.
realistically.
Very
It
good
is,
call there
yes.
by Michael, mate.
How you going,
Yeah.
Wally? Wally
These-
and Bugsy and Jeff are watching with us.
G'day, fellas.
And Scott, g'day. How you going?
Yeah, just grass line underdone
Oh,
here.
yes, that's all. Mitchell
Johnny
Mears
Corber,
is
how are you,
watching.
my friend? Good to have you on board. He really needs another close bowl, mate.
He does, yeah. Joppo's well down again here.
Played this very well,
Oh,
mate.
he has played
If
it
he's gonna
extremely
trail it,
well. And if he
just tuck it
trails it
away.
around the corner, that is a great bowl. And it's fallen over as well. There's
Mate.
hardly a target there.
Mate, that'd be 4 shots.
Oh, yes, it's 4 shots.
That's
Maybe.
4 shots.
Yeah.
So that's great bowl there by Paul.
Now Latif
Yeah.
needs a cracker here, I'll tell you. Okay, playing up to the head, looking to stir things up. Now, the early call was hold. He's got it, and bang through the jack.
And
And
they
we
killed
have
another
a
end.
dead end. Nice little hit there from Latif.
What time limit we got on these games?
Oh,
Well,
No
do,
time
do
limit.
they have to pay more after 3.5 hours or what?
yes.
Surely there's got to be a time limit. Tony's excited.
Oh, she loves it. Loves her bowls. Absolutely loves getting out of bed in the morning and thinks, bowls is on today. I'm happy.
I'm happy. She just said to me before, she said, there really is a God, mate.
Of course.
Never enjoyed myself so much on a Sunday morning in all my life, Brian.
Well.
Hang on, I think she just bet to hit me.
Now, replay number 3.
Here we go.
Now,
we
we've got
will
the
get this end underway.
well, we've got
one
the
day.
jack on the tee, so maybe.
They've gone full length, my friend. Yes, John, it was a great day yesterday up at Paradise Point, mate. Your club did all your members and your club up there very, very proud. Very, very enjoyable day. So,
Yeah, probably about 4 foot short on that one. Lovely line.
hey, James is out at Laidley Bowls Club. Good on you, James. G'day, Ryan Burnett and Anthony.
How you going, Ryan? I'm counting down the days to our little excursion on a Derby day.
Derby Day.
Yes. I think it's the 30th. It's a Saturday.
So they just snuck around that front bowl, but
Yes, there's room for 30th of this month. Well, it must be the 31st then, is it?
yes, election day. Good bowl here by Paul. He's around these
Yes,
front
he's corrected
ones.
very nicely on
Yeah,
this.
It's a lovely correction.
Oh, you're not wrong. Right on it.
G'day, Hoops, at your old club, mate. Keep looking up your table, but you're not there, mate. So up in Burnett Heads, good on you. So Latif's just got to increase his weight here.
Yes,
and I
his
don't
line was
think
good,
I
and I-
don't think he has.
You've called it exactly right. And
I
he's,
don't think he has. He had the line,
actually, no, he still needed that weight as well.
so it's still only 3-1. They've only played 3 ends, even though we've been here for a couple of hours.
A couple of dead ends in a row here.
Yes. Hey, Stephen from Curry. Hope you're enjoying the telecast brought to you by the Gold Coast Tweed District Media Team.
Great place. They named it twice. Curry.
Curry, they did, mate. That's
Yeah.
like the name the first
Oh,
time.
they loved it.
Bit like Wagga.
Yeah. They always just call it Wagga, but don't they? They don't
Yes.
say Wagga Wagga.
And that's what amazed me. They named Bay Desert. They got the desert, and some idiot went and put Bow in front of it. Got me beat. Wait till they find out who did that. See a nice bowl here by
yes.
John. Lovely
Early
grass
clap
line.
there from Joppo. He likes it, and so he should.
Yeah,
It's a nice bowl.
Great
All the
bowl.
way to the line.
Oh.
Lovely bowl.
really, Michael's got no option but just to dead draw it.
How you going, Berno? Good to see you on board, mate.
Nice line by Michael.
Yes.
Bowl should start swooping from here now. How's his weight? Not going to be too far away. Probably just going to sit just in behind. Lovely first up bowl, though.
Yes. To answer your question, Scott, Helensvale are leading 6-0 after 4 ends against Tugan.
Yeah, but I see Tugan holding 3 shots over there at the moment.
They certainly are.
They've only got one problem. Nathan Rice has got a bowl in his head, mate. Michael just going to a little bit underdone. Good morning, Barbara Green. Great to have you back on board, my dear. We were wondering where you were. Brett and I were just talking about you. Daylight saving started down there this morning, see?
Yes, exactly right. The hour difference now. Now, Michael's on a nice little line here. Has he got the weight to run this? Oh, what a good try. Boy, oh boy.
Great try, mate. Great try there by Michael.
Oh, he's made it a lot harder, but anyway. He's made it harder to get another counter, but he's just rolled that bowl over. With the blockers there too, they can't get to the play a weighted shot to this head. It's got to be pinpoint accuracy.
Definitely has to be. So he's got hasn't got much of an option but to try and can't see anything there hitting at all.
No, everything's blocked out
So
there.
it's going to be awfully close, and I'm just going to go and get myself a nice cup of coffee.
Coffee for you, not a problem at all.
And with that, we're going to have a change of commentary.
Joining me is Peter. Peter Hutchinson's joining me. He'll be on shortly. And here's another nice bowl here. What a good try that was. Welcome aboard.
G'day, Brett. How you going, mate?
Good to see you,
What
mate.
a great day.
Oh, brilliant, isn't it?
No wind today. What's going on?
Oh, shh. Don't say that too loud.
Some great bowls being played at the moment.
Oh, look at this, I tell you. And Latif, I tell you what, he'd love to get an edge and spring this out.
Oh, he just missed it,
Oh,
mate.
boy, oh, boy.
Must have been a feather.
He gets an edge there, he springs a jack out, which is exactly what he wanted.
G'day, Christine from Toowoomba. Welcome aboard. Hope you enjoyed today's telecast. Yeah, I think everyone's got a phobia. They see the screen there and reckon they're going to be in the cameras.
Yeah, they're just trying to be polite.
Yeah.
We've got Jane on board and Eddie King watching for Port Macquarie, I should say. Roddy Smith from Dundee, a rainy Dundee. How you going, Lynn?
I reckon Latif will be trying the same here, mate, to use
Yes,
that
he'll be
bowl.
looking for this little edge again. We just got a bit of a freeze on the camera there. He's a little bit wider this time. Yeah.
A little
You
bit
can
wider,
see what
a
he
bit
wants
more.
to play. He just wants to get the inside edge of that bowl, of Michael's bowl, and spring that jack out. Yes, because there's not a lot of room there.
No.
John Hammond is watching. Welcome aboard, John.
Raymond Morrissey from Deer Park. G'day, mate. How are you? Suzanne Clark. Good morning, Suzanne.
Now, John. He's got a nice little open draw here. Needs to beat Joppo's bowl. Try and get another counter. Yes, Kirsty, I just gave one. It's Helensvale leading 6-0 against Tugan.
He's starting to cut the head there, Brett. I don't think he's
Yes.
going to
No.
get what he was trying to achieve.
But Michael, the only shot realistically Michael's got is to get that. If he gets it with his first, it's okay. But he can't play the game because he's got no bowls
Behind there.
on
Yeah,
that side.
Exactly.
So unless he plays it with his first and gets it, he can then try to dead draw with his second.
Yeah, you're right, Alan Smith. It is a great Gold Coast day.
Quite possibly he might actually play the shot on the other hand to try and draw close and then play it. But no, he's going to do the bowl he asked Latif to play. The inside edge of his own to spring the jack out.
Is he
And
going to
he's-
hold up?
He's
It looks
very
it's looking
well
good.
pointed here. Now, he's played this. He's got the edge.
Great bowl.
Brilliant bowl.
bowl.
He actually didn't spring the jack out at all.
Well executed.
Really well played bowl. Got the shot there too, I'm feeling.
It looks like it, mate. Yep.
Yes. What a great bowl that was. Not a problem, Kirsty. We'll try and keep you updated on the scores as we go on the Helensvale and Tugan game.
G'day, Dawn from Golgong. Brett Sprott, Barbara Green, James Dixon. Good morning to you all.
Now, looking to just come around.
I'm trying to sit
Yeah.
the jack, mate.
Yes, just touch it back, but
I think he's a bit wide there. He's
Yeah,
not going to
he
get
is.
that,
Yeah.
that turn, unfortunately, but there's a bowl behind. So,
Michael's just going to come down here and have a
Yeah.
look because he knows he can't afford to touch the jack at all.
well, the bowl behind's going to do John no good because he's run out of ammo.
Yes, exactly right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now Latif just saying you can actually come down and have a look at this because you can roll the shot bowl over and actually make at least two, and if he comes through with it, you can make three.
Yeah, with that,
Yeah.
yeah.
And the other option is too, he could actually set the second shot. Well, there's a little double chance there.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yes,
two
get the-
options.
yes.
Yeah, they're discussing that now.
Yeah, it's not a bad little call that.
Yeah.
And it's a fairly safe shot because even if you get onto the shot bowl, it's all good because Latif's bowl's waiting behind that Michael.
Yeah,
there.
that's as you said before. You've got the option
No,
of the bowl
he's
behind.
put the bowl down. He says, I'll
Okay.
have one shot, thank you very much.
Fair enough.
Latif's saying, well, this could have happened. Anyway, one shot to Burley.
All preposition, mate.
We finally got that end played after 3 tries.
So how are we looking over there on with Tugan and Helensvale?
Helensvale are up 7-0 on 5 ends.
Okay. So Tim and Coops not to score yet, eh?
No, not yet.
Yeah. Oh, we never underestimate them after yesterday's
Oh,
game.
no.
What
I
a
tell you.
fantastic game.
I've looked over a few times and they're holding some nice shots, but the problem is Ricey won't let them hold on to them.
Funny about that, isn't it?
He's a bugger of a man. G'day, Chris Monk. How you going?
Millsy, how you going?
Onion. Yeah, mate. It was a crack of a shot, wasn't it? Nice starter here. Good bowl from Latif. Yes, Chris, we love broadcast these games because they are magnificent. I mean, you're getting down to the nitty-gritty here on the Gold Coast champion of champion pairs.
Choppo's got a good line
He
here.
has. Is he going to run it? He's close to it, I'll tell you what.
He just slid past, mate, but it's still a great shot.
Yeah, look, he's going to fall out. But anyway, much for muchness, only the first bowls. Great standard of bowls here. The wind's sort of not too bad. The green's running beautiful.
Not a cloud in the sky, eh? What a great day.
Well, this is all right too. Get nothing for being short, that's for sure.
No.
All these bowlers have got a great upshot on them, believe me.
Well, we seen that yesterday. By
Oh.
gee, did we ever?
Yes. G'day, Scott Chamberlain. And Di Cunnington, welcome aboard. Great to see you on board, Di. You are a dead set legend of the game.
Beverly Spackman, good morning. How are you? Hope you enjoyed today's telecast. We're in for a ripper of a day. Great weather here and great hospitality at Musgrave Hill
And the
Bowls
crowd
Club.
is building up, believe me.
Yeah, it's good. It's good
If
to
you're
see.
in the area, you got to get here. It's great. It's just
Did you mention the cold beer?
the cold beer, yes.
Ah, good. A good winner.
And beautiful meals here. Make a day of it. Come and watch the semi-final and the final. Say hello to everyone. Michael's well pointed
Yeah,
here.
he's guiding it down.
Tell you what,
You're going to get inside there.
there's a nice bowl here.
What a bowl.
Great bowl.
What a
And
bowl.
touched it
Just
over as
touch it?
well. Yes.
Great bowl.
Doesn't change John's shot. He can come down and trail this jack and make 3 out of it. Tight head.
Yeah, and he's taken the option, Brett.
Yes. Little touch on the jack. Make 3.
A good line so far. Starting to break off that line.
Got to move out now.
Yeah.
There it goes.
Will it
Yeah,
come
well,
sideways?
There you go. Look at that. He's actually rolled back towards the jack. And that can't happen. How can that happen?
Very good.
Wow. I won't change Michael's shot. He knows he can trail it there for 3 as well. His weight was very good for the shot as well. Oh,
Yeah, it's flat on, mate. It didn't just grab that edge. The edge would have been great to set up 3 shots there.
yes, Di, it is a beautiful day for bowls today. Now, John. He wouldn't want to
Holding
flick
his
his own
head.
bowl, because if he flicks his own bowl, which he has, he's down 2 shots.
Certainly is.
He was trying to get out to the other 2 bowls and just got a little bit tight on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, it would have been a different story if he'd got that
Oh, yes.
side bowl there.
So, a couple of shots here to Burley.
Yeah, Paul, we'd love to send you some of this great weather, mate, but we're not going to share it.
No, we're very greedy. Now, Latif. He'd love to come down and just sit on one of these wide bowls, or dead draw another shot. He'd love to sit on one of these bowls. He's played a great bowl there, right on line. 3 shots there, I would suggest. Okay, here we go.
And Joppo will be trying to upset this.
Oh, yes, Joppo needs to just arrive and trail the jack. He can make 3 out of it as well. He's
Yeah,
just a bit
but
tight on that.
It's a bit tight, mate.
Yeah, he's got to get out to the yellow, any edge on the yellow, and he can sit both the bowls, and any trail he can make 3. Of course, Latif knows that. He'd love to just get out there and sit on those bowls.
It's not a bad-looking bowl so far.
Oh, I tell you what,
He's
if he's got
starting
the
to bend
weight,
there.
has he got the weight? He's
I think
well
he has,
down.
mate. I think he has.
He'd love to just run a bit more and lock that jack.
Oh, great bowl.
Oh, it's a good bowl.
Yep,
Well,
great bowl.
I think we might find a little bit of weight coming up here. Then again, he can still trail it through that port and make a...
Bring it back to his own there.
Yes, he can.
Yep.
Yes.
Looks like that's the option he's taken there.
Yeah. Giving a bit more air this time. Even if he gets onto Latif's bowl, but there it goes.
No,
He
it's
slid
gone the
by.
wrong side, mate.
Yes, it has.
Yep. If he'd got the inside of that, that would have been a different story.
Yep.
You know, he'd
So-
probably hit the inside and then come back and dislodge Latif's bowl there at the back.
You can see Latif saying to Michael, you do understand if we can get into those bowls, we stop the trail and we can actually get a count if we sit the white.
Exactly right, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, smart thinking.
Oh, yes. I think that might, if he does, I think that might bring out the bigger guns.
Smoke and brimstone, you reckon?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
So that's what he's trying to do. He's just trying to lock onto that little wall out there. Sit the white, just finish in that little port. Okay. Now, he looks well pointed. He'd love to sit the white. Boy, oh boy, he's given this a great chance. He's just slipped by, but he's actually got both.
Yep.
He's got a counter, and he's rolled the shot bowl right over behind the jack.
He's locked the
Wow.
bowl behind the jack.
He has.
Yeah. And he's got that
Wow.
little wall behind him.
I'll tell you what, he's got to have close to a handful here. I'd say he's got 5. Yeah.
Yeah, looking pretty close.
Oh, yeah. There's a big bowl coming up here.
It's a Darjay view from yesterday, is it?
Oh, God, yes. Wow. Okay, here we go.
It seems like it's a bit of weight there that John's put on that bowl,
but he's under the head.
Yeah, he's crossed the head.
And he hasn't. Oh, he's made it even. Oh boy, oh boy. Well, 5 still.
Yeah. Tight
Now.
little bunch.
What can happen if the jack's hit? You would think it'd kill. You would think it'd kill. The boys are just looking. It's probably a good head to add to. That's what he's asking. Anything out there, sit on those, get a counter, and don't fatten the head up.
No, he doesn't want to put anything else there.
No. Because realistically, it's, you could slip by and might take a few out, but unless you hit the jack right on the nose, you're going to leave at least probably a couple of shots there.
Yeah.
And Latif's saying maybe another option might be there, but I think you might have already decided on the shot.
I think so. I think if you start talking too many options, then you just...
Look, if he hits it on the
Yeah.
nose, you'd imagine he'd probably nearly kill it, unless he double kisses on the way through.
G'day, Mitch. Watching from Keysborough, Bowls Club in Melbourne. Welcome aboard. Who's playing with Ricey? That's Andrew Howie.
Yes, it certainly is. Skipping. Ricey's leading. Yeah, look, he's just going to stay away from the head.
Yep.
See what happens, because if he does miss here, he's got a free... Well, that was his last bowl. What am I saying? Let's not even go down that
No
road.
more ammo.
If he misses here, he's going to have 5. Let's put it that way. It looks a fairly fat head.
It does,
If you're
yeah.
a fraction wide, you could probably take near 4 out.
See what happens with this bowl.
Can't miss narrow. Can't miss narrow.
Well,
And I'm afraid I've put
that's cutting the head there,
curse
mate.
on him.
Yep.
Because he has missed narrow. That's 5 shots. Yep. Yes, the only thing, he just had to, if he was going to miss, he had to miss wide. He still had a fraction of a bowl out there off the teeth bowl to come into the head and take a few out.
Well, he could have, the opportunity was there. The last bowl, it's just a shame that it was wasted and ran out to the left there.
Yes.
G'day, Mitch from, where are we? Oh, sorry, Joyce from Port Macquarie in New South Wales.
Beautiful area.
Yeah, Mitch, it is a handy pairs combo.
Oh,
And
you're not wrong.
the quality from yesterday was outstanding, and today you're getting the same sort of quality and the experience and professional game that's similar to yesterday.
A little subtle change. Latif's brought the mat up a bit.
Employing yesterday's tactics.
Yes. Nice starter too. Right on line. About a foot behind. Joppo. Here we go. Can he get one right on it?
It's looking pretty good so far.
He certainly is. I tell you what. There you go.
What a good bowl.
Bingo.
Great return.
Right on it.
Great return.
Oh, Latif doesn't have to change anything, really.
No, he's...
Keep that weight. Touch the jack.
Yep.
Bingo.
Push it back.
Now, has he got the weight for this line?
Oh, I'm not sure he's going to hold that line, mate. That's,
No,
unfortunately, and I don't think his weight... Oh, no, his weight's not bad.
it wasn't too bad, no. Yeah,
Joppo's out a little bit further this time.
he is.
He'll be hoping to come in on his own bowl and knock it in, but under these circumstances, he's not going to knock it in at all.
Well, the one thing he couldn't be was short, and it's not going to harm
No,
back there,
no,
that's
no.
for sure.
No, it's, in a safe position there. Catcher. Provides a bit of safety at the rear, as we know. Both Michael and Latif can put in a substantial drive there.
They certainly can. On the Helensvale Tugan game, Helensvale are now up 11-0 on 6 ends. Oh, nice try there. Lovely weight on that.
Yeah, about a foot behind the jack.
Oh, yes. Touch it with that's all he needed to do. Now, weight-wise, he looks all right. How tight is he? No,
He's a bit tight, mate.
Yes,
yeah.
he is.
Yeah, he's just going to roll past
Oh, he
there.
had lovely weight on that
Oh,
too.
great weight.
Oof.
Look at that, they're nearly jack high there.
Now, Onion here. He needs to keep the weight, trail that jack with this bowl for 3.
It's
Now,
looking pretty good grass so
I'll tell
far.
you what, he's awfully close.
He's got it, mate. He's got it.
Oh,
What a great
look
bowl.
at that. Now,
Great bowl.
probably got it a bit further than what he wanted to.
Yeah, he probably did, but it's still
But he got the result.
still safe there.
Yes, it certainly is. Gets down to a draw. There's a bit of room there for John to come down and draw the shot. Looks like he's a little bit overweight with his first one.
Let's go on for a swim.
He has, yes. Well, they're holding a few, but there's plenty of room there and a nice open draw on the wider hand. So Latif would like to get one right on it.
That'd be probably good insurance to get one behind there too.
Yes, if you're going to fail, even a foot behind, try and lock the jack as well.
Yeah, insurance-wise, that's what they need to keep them in the game.
Now, he needs a clear run here.
He's going to get held up in the traffic, but
yeah, he hasn't made it any easier, but
it's
those bowls are about almost a metre out, so
created
plenty
a bit of a wall, but it's not really going to be in the way, I suppose.
No.
You could draw around those
yeah. Now Joppo's well pointed, but
and
he's got
drawn
a
around.
bit of weight unless he gets the jack.
Oh, gee,
boy.
that was close.
Yeah. Now Latif's weight wasn't too bad. He could afford to put a metre on it. As you say, if he got behind, it's not going to harm.
No, exactly, because now Joppo's got 2 behind there.
Realistically, make the jack, get inside this white bowl behind, and that's what he's done. And that's a nice little bowl there. Well, yeah, okay, good.
Yeah, good spot.
And
Good
falling
spot.
back, so it's probably another counter. Still plenty of room here.
Good morning, Ida. How are you? Glad you could join the telecast on this beautiful Sunday morning here at Musgrave Hill Bowls Club.
Yes, Tomo, I know. Believe me. Oh, never. How would I forget? It's not possible. Yeah, John, it's an absolutely brilliant day here.
Expected maximum today, 25.
That's
very
all.
little wind.
Yeah, it's probably that now, just about. It was 24 just a half an hour or so ago.
Oh, just have a look, mate, and see how we stand.
Thanks, Tom. I appreciate that. Make sure you get a lobster or something.
$25 degrees.
There you go. Yeah. Just got to run this out, and I feel he has, yep. That would be the shot bowl.
So the count looks like 4 there, does it?
Well, it's hard to tell how far Joppo's bowl's behind.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
as you say before, that's an optical illusion sometime when you look at that view. It can be a lot further than what you feel. Michael will stand in front of the camera. He chastised himself.
No, he was just advertising, mate.
Exactly.
He was advertising.
Now, John. Still plenty of room here. Plenty of room. Looks well pointed here as well. He's played a nice bowl.
Not a bad looking bowl, mate.
I tell you what, he's played a very nice bowl here, if not shot at second shot. Now, what was the call? Onion's just having a look here. Yeah, look, I'll draw another one. He can see that if John does manage to touch that jack a foot or so, he can make 3 shots.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm assuming he wouldn't be, if he's just over the draw and sits one of those back bowls and falls back, he can get a counter and a catcher.
Or even if he just tucks in behind there, mate, in
Yes.
front of that bunch of 3 there, it'll be a counter.
Not badly down. He'd like to get the inside of the
Yeah,
bowl.
just the feather there.
There we go. Yeah.
There it is.
Okay. Well, that's the call. If you can lean on that or slice the jack along the line, I'd be happy with that as well.
Gary Paul Jones, hello from York, UK. Hello, mate. How are you?
Yeah.
Glad to hear you're on board.
Now,
And we
John,
hope you enjoy the telecast.
big bowl coming up here for John. After dropping a 5, he'd like to draw the shot and just settle this down a bit. But
He's not going to get
gone
around
for
there, mate.
that, but he's actually rolled up a bit. And
I think he
probably
may have cut
got
that down.
Second shot.
Yeah.
So not too bad. 1 there to Burley. And Tugan have scored a shot there. It's now 11-1 on 7 ends to Helensvale.
Barbara Green, good question. Where the nickname Onion come from? Well, I'll probably be a little bit political here and say if you watch yesterday's telecast, you'll find out.
No, the nickname of his father was Turnip.
Turnip.
There you go.
And it's onion, not onions, as we were
Yeah.
well educated
Well,
yesterday.
I'm still calling him Onions. As long as I don't call him late for dinners. That's
Well,
all right.
I think that's the main thing. Make sure you call last drinks.
Just a little bit tight on this one, Latif. Choppo. Now,
Had a good line.
he has. He's going to hook a little bit. He's got good weight on it, but
Great
nice
weight.
bowl there. Yeah, good starter.
Teef will be making sure he improves on his last.
Yes, he's got a better line on this too. Now,
Just got on the inside of Joppo there.
that's all.
Yeah, just rolls past
That's,
the jack, but a good
yeah,
spot.
Yeah,
Good spot there.
Good effort there.
Joppo pretty quick to reply.
Well pointed here. Nicely down. All the way to the line for him, he's saying, please.
Yeah, lovely bowl.
Okay, well. He's got him there, but you don't mind that.
Yeah.
If you're playing to that head, you know that you can sit the bowl or touch the jack back to Latif's bowl. G'day, Fiona Hall. How you going?
Yeah, that'll be mix option there, mate. He'll be trying to
Yes.
take the jack back.
Just back or sit the shot.
It's really pretty open there.
Yes, it is. Yeah, I don't know whether has he got enough weight on this.
Oh, I'm a little unsure, but it
Yeah, look,
seems to be rolling. It might just glaze past Joppo's bowl
It
there.
was a good effort. Just needs
Yeah.
a foot or so on that, maybe 2 foot to get the actual sit or trail. A nice little bowl there.
Yeah, he would have had to have a little extra on. Like
Mm.
you're saying, 2 foot probably to trail it.
There's another bowl on the head. Now, John will be trying just to come around here and just beat this yellow, inside the yellow. He'd love to sit it. He's just going to slide by it. Yeah, just
Yeah,
slid
the
by.
intention was right.
Yep.
Hole in between those two bowls again.
Oh, he's just got a bad result there, but
Ooh.
okay. That'd be shot there to Burley. Trail, as Michael's saying.
Yeah.
That's where we want the jack, back to that bowl.
Well, it's
Well, it's open on either hand.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you've got the option there of either hand, and then Latif can pick up back and trail it back. It would bring it back for 2.
Yes, Fiona. I consider him a good friend of mine, and it's great to see Johnny on the green again yesterday. And Johnny Vidot.
It's a good-looking bowl, mate.
It's going to rock and touch the jack over, and not that it matters because it's a very wide head. This someone is going to get a result very shortly and move this jack.
Sarah Knight. G'day, mate. Welcome to Sunday from that great town of Newmarket in Victoria. Good to have you aboard again today. I hope you enjoyed yesterday's telecast.
Lynn Jaffray's on board. G'day, Lynn. How's Maxie going?
Barracking for the Saints.
Now,
Here we go.
Here comes
Yep.
Joppo, looking for a bit of a trail here.
Oh, he's got to be careful here.
He's got to run with it, yeah. He's
Oh.
taken a lot of the danger away there. The jack's actually gone in the bin. He's got a toucher right on the lip of the ditch, well, a foot off, say. That's a good bowl for him because it's taken all the danger away.
Well, it was looking a bit ominous there where he was heading straight for his own bowl, and I thought, oh, no, we don't need that. But that little lick at the end was fantastic.
Oh, yeah. And being a toucher, I mean,
Well, you know,
you can't
hard
do
to
much
beat.
with it. Boy, oh boy, if you can draw around that, I will dead set stand on this table and clap.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not. Robbie won't let me.
Seems firm enough. Yeah, it'd be a fantastic bowl if you get in between
Yeah.
Joppo's bowl and the
What you
the
really
ditch
got to
there.
do here is make it hard to get another counter. That's
Yeah.
what you got to do. You know, make it hard for them to get a 2 or a 3 here. Keep it to 1. Yes, Kaz, it was a nice shot, wasn't it? Now, Joppo, drawing for 2, and not badly down either. 2 beautiful
Ooh,
bowls.
Great bowl.
Oh, yes.
Great bowl.
Yes. Yes, now I think Michael wants to come down just to try and sit on the shot, stay there. He'd love to just get second shot.
Yeah, g'day, Janine Brown. How are you? It was a top bowl. He's complimented with his second bowl. And it would be a great bowl from Onion if he could sneak around in between those and the ditch. But
Boy, oh boy. He'd just like to cut the pain down to 1. He'd be happy with that.
yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, gee, I don't think so with that bowl, mate.
Bowl.
No one's
The
put
toucher that's
a
about
marker
foot
in or
off,
an
yeah.
indicator there.
Latif's just having a look there now. Yeah, 1 down. The toucher, which is, I think... Yes. Yeah, Latif's just saying we're 1 down. And I think Michael will be happy with that. I mean, making it hard to get another counter in there. He's done his... Possibly.
Yeah, he'd gone up there and had a look,
Get the edge of that and stay. Yeah.
and we know they can do it. Well worth the while to go up there and have a
Well,
look.
have a look.
Yeah, I discussed
See
it
if
with
there's some
Latif.
angles on there. He said he can come off this outside bowl, and I'm assuming that's what he's trying to do. Yeah, outside bowl, inside edge of that, and shoot the shot bowl along the ditch. Well, now, Joppo's saying, listen, can we... Yeah, that's what he's calling. Arrive there, sit Michael's bowl in,
Yeah,
stay, make 3. Tell you what, if he stays up, he's hooking in nicely. No, he's not up there. So one shot there. It's a Paradise Point. And Lynn, yes, there's been a few people here talking about the Saints' result last night. One of them sitting right next to me.
Oh, when the... No, don't start singing.
Don't. No singing, please.
But what about if we let Brett sing?
No.
Oh.
Well, actually, no. Shy as I am.
The magic switch, eh?
Oh, God. Yeah, just almost jack high with that bowl. Stretched it out a little bit, Matt. Almost, well, I'll be a metre or so up the green, metre and a half, and the jack almost on the tee there. Well down here, Latif. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it was an interesting last shot there.
Well,
on that
he
end. It
was
yeah.
actually looking. You could see that he called the shot. He wanted the inside edge of the white bowl
Yeah.
to shoot the shot bowl along the ditch.
Choppo a bit short there.
Yes, lovely line, but a little bit shy on weight. Now Latif doesn't need much on the bowl.
He's going to start to turn here as he...
Yes, I think he's
I think
going
he's going to run into Joppo.
He certainly is.
Just get a little glance off there.
Well,
Burley have got a score up there. Brett. Sorry, Tugan have got a
yes,
score up.
they've gone on to 2 shots now. 11-2 after 8 ends.
Yep.
Helensvale leading. And as I look over, I think they're holding 1 or 2 as well, Tugan.
Looks like Coops' bowl there.
Yes, it does.
Yep.
On the jack. Now, John. Just a little bit light on weight there as well. Looking at the breeze, it's actually blowing into their faces this way. It's possibly...
Yeah, you can feel it on our face
Yes.
too, from that
Yes.
sort of, I suppose, a north-westerly direction.
Yes, and that's probably just pulling them up a little bit because they're finding it very easy to get to the head. Just need to push it a little bit more here. Joppo's saying, get to my foot.
Hurry up. It's not looking too bad.
We've got a nice split screen on there. We can see the action of the delivery and the result. 1 shot to Paradise Point there on that last bowl.
Well, he done exactly...
The jack then.
Well, you know, the magnet would have drew it in, wouldn't it?
These flags are pretty... There's a nice bowl there from Onion. Look at that. Lovely bowl.
Great return.
Yes. And it looks close to what it is, but it's a close bowl, but it's probably 14 inches behind the jack.
Yeah, you're probably right there. You know, on the screen it always looks closer, but
Yeah.
yeah, Robbie's... Well, what's the right time at the moment in England? Come on.
Oh, no, don't start that. Where's our Hawthorn brothers today? What's going on there? Joppo. He's certainly got the weight on this bowl. And he's just going to slide by
Ooh.
Jack and bowl. Yes. Reedy's on board. Diane Lanham. How you going, Di? Good to see you. How's Jeff this morning?
Good
Gary
morning,
Thomas
Catherine.
is Gary Thomas is watching from the Southport Watch House. Oh, I don't want to.
Oh, Latif just left that a little bit shy.
Yeah,
Yes.
but he's blocked that side up.
He has.
Yeah.
And there's a bit of advantage on that side for them. They can actually just play over the draw. Now,
Or even play onto their own bowls and,
that's it.
and
Yes.
push them up there. But
Now, Joppo just needs to correct his weight here. Get inside this bowl of his skips. Looks fairly well pointed. Now,
got to get inside that.
that's all he's got to do.
Is it? Oh, look, it's going to be close.
Yes. He's played a nice bowl
Great
there.
bowl there.
Yes. Yes, that's the call. Get to my foot, but if you are narrow, you're onto your own bowl and give us another counter. Now Latif. He's certainly given this a chance. I can see the weight now, it's just going by in front of us. The call was get past the white, but he's in the bin, I think. Oh,
Oh.
Michael says don't go in there, and it listened.
The bowls have got ears.
They have.
Hey. So John needs to come in that open side there. He's got to stay away from Latif's bowls there.
Yes. He's just got to get under his own bowl
Yeah.
there. And g'day, Adam. Hello, Mel. How you going?
Oh, gee, I don't know about this. It might be a bit tight.
Well, things can happen, but not this time.
No. No.
Yes, Aaron, Latif did play extremely well yesterday, and they're just saying that Beanley we watched all day, and thanks for the commentary. We'll appreciate those. Thanks, mate. We try our best. In the Helensvale and Tugun game, it's 12-2 after 9 ends to Helensvale. Picture of concentration there. Look at that.
Yeah, he's put it out a bit wider there, but it's
He has, but it's going to come in there. Oh, yeah. He has to get under the obviously, the opposing skip's bowl there.
yeah.
Yeah. Now, John's saying, we've got a couple of seconds there. What am I going to do here? I'm going to try and draw it. I'm going to come under the head and try and take that bowl out neat. Latif's got a bowl right on the lip of the ditch there, so he wouldn't want to get the jack.
No, he could.
He's fairly well down here. If he gets under this, I'll tell you what, he's close, but he's just slid by.
On through, mate.
G'day, Julie. How you going? Go Burley. Yes. Well, they're playing all right. Got a hard game on their hands here.
So Mike will be looking to promote his own bowls here, Brett.
He will be. He's looking to roll over, get a couple of rolls out of one of these two Latif bowls. He's well pointed. Now, either
Push it up or
get
the gap.
clean run, and he has. He's drawn another one there. 2 shots, and we're going to look at the third. Latif's saying, hang on, just give me a look at this. Doesn't take much time to measure if you're not sure. And the tape doesn't generally lie. we don't have any spring-loaded ones anymore, no. 2 shots it was.
2.
Yeah.
Oh, it was worth a measure.
Certainly was.
Yep. So we presently have Michael Turner and Latif Karam 10, John Harbuck and Paul Jobson 4, and we're on the 8th end. Hello, Brian.
G'day, Pete. How you going, mate?
Oh, I'm very good.
Mate, what a couple of cracking games we got going here.
Yeah, they're very, very good. The standard throughout the weekend has been exceptional.
Well, I think just, look at the quality of the players we have on show here today. You've got 4 teams of just quality players, aren't they?
Yeah, no, it's been really a really exciting weekend. Yesterday's last game between
Look at the beautiful bowl here by Paul Jobson.
Tugan
Lovely
and
starter.
Broadbeach was a cliffhanger, mate. It really was.
And also, too, just the conditions. The green's running absolutely magnificently. How'd you like to be playing on that, Pete?
Oh, it'd be great. Like yesterday, we did experience a fair bit of wind there, and it was pretty blustery. And then towards 3:30, the pergola here cast a shadow over the green, and that stood the grass up a little bit and
Yes,
slowed
yes.
the bowls down.
As it would do, too. As we see Paul here just trying to draw another one there. 10-4 when you think, gee whiz, the Burleigh boys are starting to get away from them. But it's far from that, though.
Oh,
Peter.
for sure. You know, if you looked at the results yesterday, that it sort of typifies the games that were on yesterday and typifies the scores. But you couldn't say never, because never's just the wrong word. It was some great games yesterday, and I'm sure the entertainment we got today is fantastic.
Yeah, so semi-finals, finals, mate, doesn't get much
Yeah,
better than this,
no,
does it?
no.
Quality players, they've won their way through, they've won their club championship all the way through, they've won their games yesterday, and they're here today, so...
And then next weekend will be another great weekend because you have the fours.
Yes.
So another great weekend of bowls next weekend.
Mate, some great teams in that too, though,
Yeah.
Peter. There's some colossal matchups which should be, again, first class. So another great weekend next weekend. And then, of course, straight after that, we're straight into the state. Straight into the state. Then straight after the state, we're into the disability. And then it
that's
just goes
right.
on and on and on, mate.
Because that's that's Chermside, isn't it?
Yes, Chermside.
30th?
Yes.
Day after the election, I think.
No, it's the day before is the finals. The day before the election, the 30th, is the election's on the 31st, and we'll be.
Okay.
I will be in Cairns for the North versus South Challenge.
Oh, okay, yep.
So got some a
big...
great bowl here by Michael. What a great bowl!
Yeah, so a busy time, Brian.
Well, then after that, then we go into the state Division 1 state pen.
Yep.
All the zone representatives come down and represent their zone. So, mate, we've got
A full calendar.
We've got a full calendar going. I mean, just going to be a pleasure to bring the quality play to the viewers out there.
Yeah, that's for sure. It's we're under exceptional circumstances at the moment with this pandemic, and at least people can get to view the sport that they enjoy.
Yes. We've got John watching from Scotland. Must be on your way home, eh, John? 2:30 in the morning over there. I've just been informed, John. Is that correct?
Yeah, we're not going to get into a debate over times. We had one yesterday.
Did we? Okay, fair enough. So we see Latif here just trying to reach down just to sit inside this bowl of Paul's. Tell you what, he's got a good line. His bowl starts working now. I just don't think it's going to come back fast enough. Oh, gee whiz, good try though. Gone to a very good home there, Peter.
Yeah.
Very good home.
So Joppo will be looking to try and sit next to his bowl there, or just set out.
Mate, he's played it well.
Yeah, great bowl.
Yeah.
I didn't might have just come in and sat on the orange there too, which would have still been there for shot. But
G'day, Mel Robbo, Adam Liddell, Aaron. How are you, Aaron? Watching from Beanley Bowls Club. How are you, my friend? Aaron Scroder.
Michael
Doug
just giving
Maggs.
some instructions to Latif there. You know, maybe he wants to come in and probably promote, say, the orange bowl there, get it to fall in, or the option of taking out Joppo's bowls
Well,
there.
yeah, he's got a couple of options there, just depending on...
He's just pointing out there too that he come in on his own bowl there.
But wait, there's more.
Yeah, option 3.
Option 3. So anyway, we'll see what he's going to play here, Peter.
G'day, Scott Chamberlain. Glad to have you on board, mate.
G'day, Scotty.
So he's taken option number 1 by the look of this.
Yeah, he's not happy with the bollocks. Just watching his body language.
No,
there.
he's out a bit wide there.
Yeah.
He'll have to turn a hell of a lot to come into play.
Well, actual fact, is coming back pretty well, really. Just his weight. Just his weight there, mate.
Yeah, but he's still in a catching position back there. You know, anything can happen with the drive.
John just says, yes, it's 2:30 and it's poured with rain all day. Bit different here, mate. We really do need the rain, John. I'm telling you, mate. It's very dry over here on the Gold Coast at the moment and surrounding areas. We would kill for 20 mil of rain. And Charlie's watching from Canada. G'day, Charlie. Good to have you on board, Charlie Taylor. G'day, Callum Brownie. How are you, Callum? Where are you playing today, mate? Josette says she's watching bowls, but she should be shopping. She's in Adelaide. Good girl. Enjoy your bowls. Michael's got a bit of a hard shot here to play, Peter.
Yeah. Well, he's got a couple options here. You know, he can push Doppo out of the way, or he can come in on that orange bowl and just drop his in. And he looks like he might be just running through there.
Oh, just...
Ooh. So, you know, John may have the option here too of coming in onto the front bowl, Onion's front bowl there, and push it out of the way.
Yeah, he's got a nice line on this to sit this orange bowl
Yes,
of
yep.
Michael's. His weight's looking pretty good too, mate. Any contact of this front bowl is going to be very beneficial to them. Yeah, that's a great bowl. That makes it very hard to get at now, doesn't it? Because that's still a one-bowl target, Peter.
Well, exactly. It's
Yes.
a one bowl. It's you know, straight line.
Yeah, still a one-bowl target.
Damn hard to see.
Yeah. Okay, he's calling for a bit of a cannon shot here, mate.
Yeah, it looks like it. He wants to
Yeah.
promote that orange and white back onto the two white bowls, and hopefully the jack will spring out to the left there.
Oh, it's holding. He doesn't want to get any of this one.
No.
Okay, that's what you call well left. Is that correct?
Correct, yeah.
Yeah, any movement of that would have really hurt.
Charlie Neve, yeah, good comment, mate. 3 greenkeepers playing on today's semi-final. Yeah, well done, that's correct.
To make matters worse, Charlie, there's one in commentary, mate, so I won't have anything bad said about the Greens, my friend.
Got all the bases covered, do you reckon?
We have, Charlie. We're taking over the world, Charlie. This is the start, son.
Yeah. Just hope there's a brewery next to you somewhere.
Good man, Charlie. Played bowls with him a few times, mate, and top greenkeeper and a top bloke too. We just they've shortened the length slightly here. Nowhere near as long as what they had previously.
No.
Good to see the leads thinking and bearing the length, which is great to see. But you expect it from this quality top player, though.
Yeah,
wouldn't
well, Latif yesterday was up and down the length, and it was proven a bit tiresome to the opposition. But it's the way to go. You know,
Yeah.
if you can upset the opposition's rhythm, then.
Well, how many times have you seen in the past, with all due respect, you see a team getting beaten, they win an end, and the league grabs the mat, puts it in the same spot, and rolls exactly the same length as they've been beaten at. And they walk off and say, geez, we're unlucky today. You know, I mean, it is. I mean, I'm not being critical. I'm being fair dinkum.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
You've got to give it some thought. So you see a nice starter there by Latif once again. Paul, who's corrected superbly here this morning with his second bowl.
G'day, Chris. Thanks for joining us. Hope you enjoy the telecast.
G'day, Gales. He says, great bowling, go Burley. And Kaz Rothwell, how are you? Top fan. So Latif just trying to add to it. Paul's last bowl, beautiful grass line, just probably around about 5 foot through, but Latif's played this here very well. His bowl's working in now. He's going to come and just settle in behind the kitty. Just touch the kitty. Touch the kitty. He's come to a good home there, though, Peter.
Yeah, pushed it ever so slightly towards his first bowl, but 2 shots there.
Yes, he certainly has, my friend. He's done a great job there. We've done a bit of live streaming down there, and the greens of Burleigh are an absolute credit to Michael and his helpers, as well as the members of Burleigh Heads Bowls Club, my friend. Can assure you of that.
And yes, Charlie, the greens are running fantastic here at Musgrave. They were fantastic yesterday, and they're great again today.
I'd say probably be touching around about 16.5, 17 now.
Yeah, I think Friday they were about 16. I think yesterday was pretty much the same.
Yeah, I reckon it just picked up a bit in the last hour or so, though, Peter. They just seem to be taking a bit more grass,
Yeah.
mate. Bowl seems to be turning, coming back a bit further. So
Yeah, the line was hard to hit yesterday. Like, as I was saying, it was pretty blustery yesterday. The wind was everywhere, and the wide hand, if you didn't nail it, well, you just didn't get it.
get it, yeah. And you see there once again the bowl from John. Like, I mean, his grass line was spot on, but just his weight. So Michael got the opportunity here to tuck this kiddie away. Again, he's got a beautiful line. You watch this come back from here. How's his weight?
I think he's going to drop off a bit, mate, but then again, what do I know?
Yeah, it's not a bad bowl, really, is it? Commentator's curse, my friend. Happens to me all the time. Yeah. Hey, g'day, Gus. How are you, my friend? Good to see you yesterday. So, John just trying to correct his second bowls. Swung around to his forehand, which he has played very well here this morning.
Got a good line there.
Great line, mate. Look at this for a bowl. Look at this come home. The finish on that. That's beautiful,
Yep,
isn't it?
great bowl. Great bowl.
He's really played some telling shots here this morning.
Yes, he
John,
has.
hasn't he?
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
consistent.
Yeah, good comment, Joe. Thank you.
Michael just going to... Yes.
Oh, he doesn't need to promote that.
Well, yes. I wouldn't be surprised if Latif switches to his backhand here and just sits that shot bowl out of the head, Peter. What's your
Yeah,
thoughts?
I think so. I think that's
He's got a
the way
couple
to
of
go.
options, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Johnny Hammond, how are you, my friend? Very well, buddy. Great to catch up with you last weekend. If it's Johnny Hammond Jr. Great to catch up last weekend, mate, out at Dalby.
Yeah, you would have had a great time out there. They're such hospitable mob out there.
Wonderful weekend, mate. Great, just incredible bowls too, mate. The boys played absolutely superbly. Both teams.
It was funny. I got a call while I was on from one of the arm bowlers. He said, "Can you see me on the screen?"
Is that right? Is that right? And that's a very good home there by Paul
Yep.
Jobson, sitting just in behind the head. Latif's going to stick to his forehand by the looks of this, which surprised me.
Well, the option's the other hand, I believe.
It's
But he
starting
might
to
be
come home now, though.
He's trying to sneak in there.
Tell you what, it's a great try.
Ooh.
He didn't really want that bolt across the head, though, if he's playing that hand.
No,
He
no.
really had to. He really had to stay that side of the line.
Let's see what Joppa
I wouldn't say that, Mr. Thomas. Good to have you on board too, mate. And g'day, Colin Hayes. How are you? All good, Tomo. Mr. Jobson going back to the mat now. He's played pretty well here this morning, Paul. Said he's a very experienced bowler.
You're trying to crack this up, mate.
Yeah, it looks that way. Tell you
Yeah.
what, he's got a good line, mate. Got a great line. Look at this for a bowl.
Just slide that one out.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's a great bowl. That's made it very hard now to.
Yeah, it certainly has. Like, you know, to crack that out of there without doing any damage anywhere else is going to be pretty hard.
Yes.
So,
Yeah. He's
interesting bowl, this next
Well-
one of Latif's.
again. They're looking at the cannon there. Onto Michael's bowl, onto Latif's. And he reckons he'll take that bowl out of the head. You know, so it's.
Yeah,
let's
but
see what happens.
you still got a bowl sitting at the back there from Michael and Latif. You know, that could come into play if
Yes.
that jack's cracked out of there.
Yes. Yeah. He's not far away. Oh, what a great bowl! What a great bowl!
Wow.
Oh, he's taken two of them out, Peter.
Yeah.
He's taken two of them out. That's really opened it up. And now, in actual fact, even though they're probably still one down by the looks of the head there,
Yeah.
I'd assume, with that white bowl in front. But the head, there's more options for the hem now, though.
There is, you can play either hand there.
Yeah.
They've still got a bowl at the back there as a catcher.
So saw a great bowl there from Paul and a great bowl there from Latif. So they're really going tit for tat. aren't
Yeah, they are. It's well evenly matched.
Yeah, again, we've got a good-looking line here with this one here too by John. He's not going to be far away. Just going to sneak under this bowl. Is he going to hang around the head? Oh, just not enough grasp. Had good weight for what he was after there, though.
Yeah,
Pete.
he did, and just unfortunately slipped through the hole there.
Yeah. Michael's got options. It said he could draw a toucher,
Yes.
trail the kitty, or he can probably play his backhand if he wanted to, undo his orange bowl, any movement in, come in towards the kitty. So he's got 2 or 3 options there.
Yeah, well, see, if he picks the jack up there and promotes it rearward, he can probably 3 shots there if he brings it into that bunch there.
Yes.
As you're saying, it's an open hand, basically.
He's probably a little bit too wide with this
Yeah.
one.
Well, it's starting to work. If we can get inside the white, well,
Oh, I'll tell you what, it's not far away. What the hell would I know? It's not far away. That bowl did come back a long way, didn't it?
I think they frightened it in by
Yes.
yelling at it.
Yes. G'day, Tyler. How you going, my friend? So, John, who has played some very telling bowls here this morning on his forehand. Paul's a bit interested in it. You watch this bowl here when
Yeah,
it
it's
starts
starting to
work
turn,
now.
mate. If it can turn in between there, come inside the orange,
Yeah, which he
be
has
a
done.
cracker shot.
What a great bowl. What a great bowl.
Fantastic.
That's so they're 2 down once again, and again there's only a 1 bowl target. So he really hasn't got much to do but just draw the absolute, really, Peter.
Well, I think that's what Latif's basically saying to him there.
Yeah.
Get inside the orange bowl and then onto the jack for shot bowl.
Again, Michael more than capable of playing this too.
Yeah, he is. Of course he is. He's got it down well.
He has. He likes it too.
Yeah, it's starting to track. You can see the turn, and it's going to turn inside the orange. Is it enough just to pick that jack up or dislodge that other bowl?
What a great
Yeah,
try.
good bowl.
What a great try there,
Good bowl.
boy. He couldn't have played it much better than that.
So 2 shots. Yeah.
So Peter just going to have a bit of a break, and we're going to bring in a bit of a guest commentator for a little while. Someone who knows their game reasonably well. He's been beaten by him a few times. So we welcome aboard this morning Mr. Barry Lester. Good morning, Barry.
Yeah, how we going, Brian? Very well to be here. Very happy to be here and supporting the Burley boys. They've done really well. They were hard to beat in the club pairs, obviously, to go all the way, and they put on a really good effort yesterday, and they're doing well again today.
Mate, the resurgence of the club, Barry, it's been incredible for us to watch, and it's been a credit to you and your enthusiasm and judgment of players. So congratulations, mate. You've done a great job down there. Keep up the good work, my friend.
Thank you.
And as you said, mate, Latif and Michael, both quality players, of course. Latif, a bit of a journeyman around the Gold Coast the last few years, but seems to have settled into your club very comfortably.
Yeah, and he really wears his heart on his sleeve. He's got all those characteristics, and
He's
sort of full of personality, which you need. And
Yeah.
when you're sort of putting a team together, in which we had to with short notice with the Premier League, we're very honoured to be in the Premier League. But yeah, it's good to have a few different characters in our team to not only be competitive, but have a bit of flair and a bit of colour in our team. So Latif brings all that. So
Done very good, very well, Barry, but also, too, I think Michael, he seems to be more settled in his lifestyle now, and it's showing through his bowls, his work. He's got a good job there. He's doing a great job on your greens. He seems to be more settled, which, again, comes back to, as you know damn well, that you play good bowls when you're happy in yourself, don't you?
And he's got full trust and faith from the board and management. So you go to work knowing that everyone's behind you, and that gives you a lot of confidence. Same with bowls. You know, if you're performing well and you've got all the support of the selection and coaches and thing around you, and you've got a good network, like you say, that does increase your confidence knowing that you can do your job without any hassles.
I've seen Michael play a lot over the years, as you're fully aware, Barry, but the last few months he's back to the way he was when he first arrived on the Gold Coast. He's, as you said, he's very confident. He's striking down the green. His shoulders are back. You can see the confidence. Give me a bowl in my hand. Give me a bowl. I want to play it. You know what I mean? And that, I think, body language is saying his lifestyle.
Yeah, I've known Michael close to 20 years now. We used to have some battles in the under 25 days when he represented New South and I was representing Victoria, and always been a beautiful weighted player. You know, he's one of the best going around with that sort of 2 or 3 feet of weight, and he's always had that in his game. But like you say, if you can design your lifestyle around what you're trying to commit to in terms of your sport, it should go a long way in complementing what you want to do.
No, it's really his weight control, as you said, just come back. It's just he's played some great bowls in the last few months, and again he's got a nice line here. I think he may be just a little bit underdone weight-wise. Any movement on this front one of Lettice, just going to miss that. But it's a good little first up bowl because they have lengthened the end here slightly on them. So
I see that.
So again, it's good work by the team to keep moving the length around to try and find a nice length that you're comfortable with to upset your opponent. So that's what this game's all about. See another nice line here by John. Again, I think he's just going to be a little bit underdone. Well, they've got... not too sure they'll have 2 seconds there, but really it's still only a draw. Either hand has a draw too, Barry.
Yeah, you can afford, I suppose, a couple of feet, Michael. Sit the white, trail the jack. Sort of those shoulders on the way in are both sort of covered, but he's just missed his line there. The green I've timed it at just over 16, so that's perfect speed. Yeah,
beautiful post, mate.
That's what you want to see.
No wind, mate.
No
wind at Windy Hill. This is most unusual, my friend.
Yeah. Driving here this morning, I noticed straight away. I went, well, let's hold our breath. It stays that way, but no, the green's it's been a good deck. You know, I was here obviously a month ago playing, and it hasn't deteriorated. It's stayed on top of its game. So full credit to Club Muzzy for providing the goods.
Yeah, mate, they always do a pretty good job here, mate. They've normally got pretty good greens, and next year we look forward to hosting all those events we missed out on last year, mate. So it should be a fantastic year for the Gold Coast and everybody associated with bowls. We're really looking forward to it. Again, Paul just a bit of a rash of blood there, I think. So.
And that's what it's going to do. If the breeze does get up a touch and the green sort of stays as free as it is, it's going to demand, especially 21 ends, it's going to demand every ounce of concentration you've got.
Yes.
So you don't have to jump on the mat like Joppo did. Maybe go through your rhythm or routine a little bit quicker, and that's when you can play a loose bowl like that.
That's ever so true, Barry. And that's one thing I have noticed with you, having seen you play a bit of late too, is that you never break the routine that you go through. Every bowl you go through the same routine, and that's where you get your consistency.
Yeah, spending a lot of years leading in and around the state and national teams, I find that being first I can take as long as I like. So I'll take the most of that time. And I think, especially leading into Com Games a couple of years ago, I went to the level where I'd actually time my routine from the moment it started to the moment it finished, so just so I can get that consistency.
Yes.
And I think I was sort of in and around that sort of 11, 12 second mark from start to finish, and as we see, pretty good effort from Joppo. Just a bowl high.
Edge, just a bowl wide.
It's a good little coaching tip as well for those looking to get consistency in the game. It doesn't hurt to time your routine as well.
Yes, no, that's ever so true. And I think this is where new players have to learn too, Barry, to have that consistency to reach higher level, is that you must not vary your delivery. It's easy to vary at my age because arthritis, you don't know what's going to ache every time you go in and deliver your bowl. It's always a new one, but no, is he going to get it straight? No, he's just missed it. No. Again, left it open there for Michael though, but it's true. To reach the consistency that's required to play at a higher level, you must basically do the same every point of delivery.
Yeah, and there's a few different methods and analogies out there. I guess if I do go there, if you want to cook a really good meal, there's a lot of ingredients going into producing a really good meal.
And that's ever so true.
And every bit of those ingredients need to be 100% 100% spot on. So if you want the ultimate outcome in where your bowl is finishing, you need to get all that correct, all that
Wrapped up in
routine, all
in
that
one delivery.
timing, all that setup, all that set up correctly, and it gives you confidence too, bowl after bowl, end after
does.
end.
And Craig, just for your benefit, mate, the score on the other rink is 14 to the Helensvale combination and 5 to the Tugun combination, and that's after 12 ends. So, it's still anyone's game coming down to the business end now, and the Tugun boys who had a great day yesterday, so I wouldn't be writing them off. So, great fight back, but they've got a pretty handy combination in Andrew Howie and Nathan Rice, though.
Yeah, they're competitors. Like Coops, he's a legend. He gives it his all, and
he is, mate. He's been around, goes for a
Yeah.
great number of years, mate. And Michael, I think, is just going to play a bit of a reaching shot down here. He's got a couple of seconds. He's not going to be too far away by the looks of this line.
he just needs to get down now. Yeah, it's that sort of in between weight. It's a very hard weight for this particular pace. That sort of just arriving into the head, but. That's all he's really got on. Just a nice little timer, jack in the ditch for 2 or 3.
And mate, how are you settling into the Gold Coast lifestyle, mate? You enjoying it?
Yeah, really enjoying it. Yeah, we're putting a lot of effort into making sure that as we are right in the centre of the community of Burleigh, we're trying to tick all the boxes for our visitors, and we've got a beautiful brand new Chinese kitchen now. The food's phenomenal.
Mate, had a meal down the other week,
Yeah.
mate, and I tell you what Barry's saying, you want to get yourself down to Burleigh and try it. It is absolutely first class.
It's the only Chinese in town, so and it is, the food's beautiful. So he's close here if he can just. Trying to get to this bowl. He's got it.
Oh, what a
Michael
great
Turner.
bowl, Michael Turner. Shows a bit of emotion there, which is great to see too.
So he just dropped the weight off a touch there so he could get that extra bend, and he played it perfect.
He couldn't have played any better than that, Barry.
So
Absolutely perfect.
Very experienced shot there. He knew that bit larger weight, he probably wasn't going to get back to plan B, I think. And that's the other thing, when you're choosing your weight, you've got to look at plan B, C, and D. And if there's only one, you're only playing one weight, you probably only got one result.
Yeah, Russell, it could be a long day, my friend, that's for sure. But, mate, it's just a pleasure to be able to bring you these great competitors and promote our great game. So, of course, this telecast brought to you by the Gold Coast Tweed District Media Team. And next weekend we're here for the Champion 4, so another great weekend of bowls. So sit back, get all your work done by Friday night and get ready for a great weekend of bowls next Saturday and Sunday. So we see a lovely starter here by Latif too. He's just going to get the edge of the kitty.
Playing that hand well.
Oh, he's playing it very well, mate. And
He's
again,
dialed in.
He's varied the length. He's brought the mat just about up to the end of the line and thrown to just about the tee. So again, the sign of a thinking lead.
Yeah, you got to know you, especially this far into a game. Geez, if you're still wondering what length to play 11 ends in, you'd nearly give the game away. But yeah, you've got to know how it's feeling, how's it coming out. What are you confident with? Yeah. Some days it's just long isn't for you. Sometimes short isn't for you. But the best thing about pairs is when you got a lead and skip that back each other and trust each other. Yeah. The lead should be able to just nominate the length, put the mat down, nail it, and go from there, because the skip will have full trust in what they're doing. So
yeah, couldn't agree more. When you see the really strong combinations, you've witnessed, which I've seen Andrew play with Nathan last year, and they went on to win the state champion of champions, of course, and they hardly said a word to each other.
That's right. Yep.
They hardly said a word. They just crossed over and played what they were comfortable with.
And anything they did say, it's probably just one-word answers, or hit it, mate, or forehand, get the ball, or switch to your forehand, and it's just having trust and faith in one another. As soon as you start doubting the call or doubting the shot, that's when the other issues can creep in.
That's ever so true, Barry. Let's see, Michael going to play his forehand here. Again, just going to try and come around that front bowler Latif's. Short end, good running green, very hard shot this, because it is basically bowl starting to work. I don't think he's got the weight on that one though. He's just going to pull up a bit short.
Finished in a pretty good spot. Nearly backdoored it.
Very good. He's just about backdoored it, mate. The thing about that is still on the run, so it's still usable.
Yeah. Yeah, we probably have about 300 barefooters a week at the moment, from Thursday right through to Sunday.
Fantastic.
Down at Burleigh, and they love it. I think they just feel and know that it's a safe environment to visit.
But what a wonderful location you got down there, though, mate. You know, you got the park background, you got
That's
the
right.
water across the road.
Yeah.
What more do you want? And as you said, mate, by far the best Chinese in all of Burleigh. Obviously, John here just going to sneak around the back edge, a little bit overweighted. And again, as Barry was saying before, this is what happens when you vary length, because as you can see, the Paradise Point combination, the lead and the skip now have both got a bowl on the bank. And again, it's just varying the length where it can throw people off slightly.
Yeah, it's always a handy one if you feel as though your opposition aren't quite picking the pace of the green. The more jacks around the tee, the probably higher majority they're going to have bowls that aren't in the game once they go in the ditch. So
Yeah, what a great try by Michael there. I think you'll find too, Barry, I mean, you've played against top-level competition numerous times, of course, and I've noticed, like, when you're playing against the crack teams, when the game gets tough and it's close, they always go 2-2.
yeah,
Because if anybody has any deficiency in their delivery over that distance, it will pick it up compared to a short end. So Nathan Rice in particular, I've played against Nathan numerous times, and at the moment he thinks that a team's got a chance.
stretch them out.
Stretch them out, mate.
Yeah, because over that distance, whether it's 16 or 12 seconds, over that distance, you're mechanically there's a lot going on. You know, it's a larger step, larger swing, all that, and that's when more can go wrong. So it's one thing. You got to have that mechanism to be able to go short and long at the drop of a hat.
Yes, no, that's true. And again, it's always a good ploy. But here they've got a short end, and it's worked for them. There's 2 bowls on the bank, which belong to the opposition. And look at that head there, though, Barry. You don't get much better than that, though, do you?
So here's a perfect example. Even though they're holding, they've got to choose between being defensive and covering the back or being offensive, so taking the shot away from the opposition. And I think Latif tried to do that then, just falling
fell short,
But
yeah.
that's probably where you want to finish. So sometimes you got to sacrifice maybe 1 or 2 shots for getting a better head.
Well, one of the biggest things that I've always said in my bowling career, mate, is you can't be knocked up if you're not short, son.
Short putts don't go in, you know, you hear that one a lot.
Yeah. But there's always someone coming after you, mate.
So you find this hole, Joppo, he's not a mile away.
He's not too far away at all, Barry.
He's played it very well. If you can clear the front, just diving. Well, that's stiff. that is actually
hard,
stiff.
and that's really blocked that shot for him now too.
So now it's a case of you've got to start to preempt what your opposition are thinking. So Joppo and John, they're already on the attack. You know, they will already be thinking attack. Now it's Michael and Latif's job to protect that and look at all the risk assessment involved. Where the jack could go out to near the peg. What if 2 or 3 of our bowls go? What are we down? What are we up? Because if you can preempt 2 or 3 shots ahead.
Yes, that's ever so true. I've always described, people have said to me, what's like bowls like thinking was. I said it's very similar to a game of chess. You got to work out what your opponent's going to do, and you got to beat them to the jump.
Yep.
And there, once again, too, was a very good assessment of yours and Michael and Latif having a good conversation here on what weight they may play, where the kitty might. Exactly what you just said, Barry.
Well, yeah. So there's a little bit of disagreement there. I know by Michael's body language.
Yes, I can see that.
So
Yep.
So Michael's sort of asking that Latif play it first, and
Yes.
there's a highly likelihood here that the jack's going to end up in the ditch. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bowls short of the ditch,
there, yeah.
and there's a high likelihood that one of those 7 are going to run into the jack sooner or later with weight.
Yeah. Just saw a magnificent bowl. We're very fortunate. We said we're here and just watched Andrew Howie play a bomber over there. He's picked up quite a few shots. Graham Cooper's still got a bowl left though. So Latif coming down with reaching weight by the looks of this.
Yeah, he's tight.
He doesn't want to get onto this white one,
No, that's their only bad result,
Which I
getting
think
that
he
white
has
one
got.
square.
which he did get.
So Michael's not too disappointed. They got 4 seconds.
Yeah, yeah.
But Joppo's scratching his head going, well, we got nothing now. So
You got that right too, Barry. Even though the Burleigh combination's one down, the head really does suit their attacking style of play, which they've produced over the whole competition, even at your club level, which we're very fortunate that you live streamed the final of the pairs, which I watched, and Latif and Michael played absolutely exceptional bowls that night. They beat Braden Lease and
that's right, yeah, in the semi, Gary Pearson.
Gary
Yep.
Pearson.
Went
Again, a great combination.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's a bit of hide and go seek here. Joppo's just trying to find something that's
Needs something around the back there, mate, because he knows Michael's probably going to play through this
missed
head.
opportunity for sure.
Oh, yes, and as you said, like the Burley combination have definitely got best backward there in Latish Yellow Bowl.
There's a maximum outcome here where you can get the bowl out of the head without taking too many of our own out. But I think when you've got the high majority of bowls in the head, I think you can pretty much choose any weight you like. But I think it's going to be yellow through jack, yellow through bowl.
Yeah, I think
Forehand,
so too.
solid.
And it's a shot that Michael does play very well. He does play it very well. G'day, Alan Vidler. Good to have you on board, mate.
There is a sweet cannon, though, out there on the forehand. Orange through yellow,
Yes.
through white.
Yes, no, it's there.
I don't know anything. Michael's playing backhand.
Commentators curse Barry.
Yeah. See, no, it's just not enough results on the backhand, I don't believe.
Yeah.
Forehand, there's probably 3 or 4.
Yeah, that's ever so true. Yeah, no, I agree. But, mate, happens to us all the time.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah.
make a call on a shot we see.
Correct, that's right.
But as I've always said, the players go out and they play what they see.
If you could draw the perfect result, it would be the outside of that orange through
Yes.
yellow through white.
Yes. No, we'll see. See what John does here. I'm sure he'd just be looking to play a covering bowl. He wouldn't want to fatten the target anymore. But I will say this, with Michael's bowl, he did take out their best backward.
Yeah.
So the best backward now, I'd say, is that, well, it's obviously
The shot
bowl.
bowl. Yeah. So this really needs to stay on.
Yep.
Breeze is helping a touch.
No, it was in the
another
ditch.
one.
Well, that's it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah,
Okay.
Latif called it.
Latif,
now, mate.
I
Latif's called
I
it.
sent him a text message. So. he read his text, keeps his phone on him.
He's a good lad.
So, yeah, switch to the forehand.
Very passionate about his great game of ours.
So let's see if he can get that cannon I was speaking about earlier. He's after it.
He's in the area.
Gee, there is a hole. Well, there we go. I thought
Just not far enough.
he did drop a little weight off there, Michael. I thought he would have went a bit further.
Yeah, I thought
there.
he would have gone quicker too, Barry, but unfortunately didn't get the result that he was after, but he did play a good bowl.
So entertaining head there.
It was a great head, wasn't it? And again, Paul's taken the mat back to where it was, so see, Graham Cooper must be thirsty.
Yeah, Joppo's played the jack near the tee a lot. We've had, especially this direction, a lot of long jacks. Just find on this particular green in this direction, I found the inside hand, the cleaner hand.
Yes. One thing too, like when you're playing on this green here, like particularly penetrating, which starts at 1 o'clock, of course, the shadows creep into rink 1 quite early in the afternoon, and it's something you've got to be very conscious of. It's very
all the little challenges that come with it.
Which is you pick up when you play at various clubs. You see,
Doesn't sort of affect me too much. I look at the bank, but when I used to be a grass bowler, when I used to look at the green, when I first started, I didn't like shadows and anything on the green, but now that I look at the bank, probably for the last sort of 8 to 10 years, the shadows don't sort of come into play.
Well, you get to my age, mate, you're just lucky to watch the grass every day, mate. So.
So there's one thing I've always said in bowls, the one thing that never changes is generally the banks.
Yeah, it's true
you
too,
always have a number, 2 pegs and a bank.
Yes.
Now, the banks may look different. When I played in Johannesburg, they were just a continuation of the nature strip.
Is that right, mate?
The grass just runs from around the green into the ditch. But that's just how they do it over there. And then you've got little things like in Hong Kong where they have fishing wire out on the boundary pegs. So they're all the little things that come with the game. But the banks will always be there. The numbers and pegs will always be there. And
that's ever so true too.
I choose to use the bank as my
marker. Well, everybody's different.
Yeah.
Everybody's different. I always like playing against a person that actually uses a bag or something up on the bank, because sometime during the game if I pick up their use, I normally try to trip over it and give it a quite slight movement. So
yeah.
So
Oh, you got a lot of viewers on today, Brian. You guys are doing an amazing job.
Oh, we look forward to just promoting our great game, mate, and getting it out there to as many people as we can, Barry.
460 people on board. Hello to everyone from around the world watching today.
Yeah, there's a lot of people on from Scotland, and, they can't work out why we keep playing bowls in the middle of the night.
Yeah, I noticed when we had you guys down at Burley, and we thank you so much for that, coming down to do our singles and pairs final. Yeah, the amount of comments and shares and that from around the world is brilliant. So.
It's fantastic, So see Michael just running in just behind the head, his grass line again, just absolutely spot on.
It's such a nice hand, that.
It is, isn't it? Yeah. So John just got to correct. He wasn't too far away of his first bowl, only a couple of feet. So he's got a good second shot locked in there, and Paul's got a good catcher if he trails the kitty. Got a nice line on this too. Is it going to get back? It's starting to work now. Could be just a little bit long, just overcorrected slightly. But once again, his bowl's gone to a very good home.
Yeah, centre rink.
Very usable. So,
and
Michael,
as you can see, Brian, look, you've got every bowl pretty much down the spine of the rink. One bowl
absolutely
slightly
perfect.
off, but that's telling you how clean the hand is, or how clean the green is.
It's also showing you how good these athletes are too, because their grass line's absolutely spot on. Again, Michael's. Again.
Might have cooked it slightly, but still good track.
Yeah, great track.
If you're hitting your line, you can correct your weight from there.
Yeah, I thank you for those kind words, people. We try our best to bring out this game of lawn bowls to the world. So hope you're all enjoying the telecast, and just say what a pleasure it is having Barry Lester in commentary here today, picking up some great inside information on his teammates from Burley Heads.
So we got the Helensvale boys up against the Tugan boys,
Yes,
15-5. With Nathan Rice, one on the jack.
Yeah, it was made the comment numerous times in commentary, Barry, that if
and then goodbye,
just taken out with the Leeds first bowl. I made the comment numerous times when they said Nathan's leading. I said, well, even if he was leading for me, I'm sure I'd only lose by 10. Very handy lead, mate.
Yeah, I went to the driving range with him last week, and
Did you?
he's teaching me a few little tips on how to play a bit of golf.
Bit of golf, mate. I've noticed you at the driving range.
Yeah,
I saw you.
he hits a lovely ball.
I actually made the comment when we did the pairs final from Helensvale. I said, for a golfer, if you ever gave up golf and took up bowls, this bloke could be anything. But he's loving his golf, mate.
He is.
He's loving his golf.
Yeah, he gave me a couple of little tips which were very handy. I've been, I've had a little sore knee the last week, but I haven't been able to get out onto the driving range since. But yeah, pretty keen to get out there as much as I can.
Doghouse bowls, mate. I know nothing about Michael, unfortunately. I can't enlighten you any more on that. And again, too, Paul just a little bit underdone with that bowl. But again, they got a very good second shot. But Charlie says it's 10 p.m. Saturday night in Canada.
There you go. Hello from Canada, Ontario.
Charlie Taylor, one of our viewers, very regular, comes on all the time.
Hello, Charlie.
Yep.
The home. So what's Canada? Canada 2026.
Yes.
Commonwealth Games.
Yes.
So that's something very exciting to look forward to. For Canada.
Ryan Bester won't be playing on his home greens at Broadbeach.
I reckon he that's on top of the bucket list, winning trying to win a gold medal on the greens in Canada.
Oh, I'd say so.
In 6 years' time.
Again, we've got a good
Gets the
looking
bowl away
head
really
here.
nice, John. He's got a good technique. Good.
Got a nice line on this one too. Just going to depend upon his weight. His bowl's starting to work nicely now. If it holds, he may get a result.
Doesn't want it onto the jack.
No.
Oh, great effort. Perfect weight just to be there. And
again, though, if Michael even just rocks that bowl over, he could make a couple of shots out of it. But depends how adventurous he wants to be.
Yeah.
I mean, this stage of the game, still got a long way to go. You'd probably be chasing ways and means to get shots.
Well, John gets the jack around the corner. He can make sort of 3. Sit the bowl. He could maybe make 1 or 2.
2, yeah.
But there is a shot on. Even if he wanted to run, John, he could nearly get both out for 3 or 4. So I think another bowl in the head is
I think that's
critical.
That's the important one. Michael got a nice line. I don't think his weight is there though. It's just starting to work too early.
So if he has a little niggle at this shot bowl, just gets a quarter of it, he can run off and get the other yellow. But he runs the risk of getting it fat onto the jack, maybe two or three down. But yeah.
Again, John's got a nice line too. How's his weight? His
Definitely
weight's
arriving.
Weight's looking a bit better.
Just not getting down in times. Just a couple of bowls wide.
Yep. Oh, it was probably just an absolute dead draw now by
Yeah,
Michael. He's got nothing else on.
This is all about confidence now. If he can draw this, even though he's happy with the one, if you can draw this, you feel 10 foot tall.
Yep. Yep. I don't think he's got the weight though.
Yeah.
A little bit scared.
Well, he did rush it a bit, because that mindset of pretty happy with the one, four up.
Always learnt. Been playing bowls for a few years. I always learnt ones come sweet, and where a lot of people lose sight of the game, it's when you realise during the course of the game when you have to drop just one and not go for the perfect shot to get the shot. And that's what 9 times out of 10, if you can work out when it's best to drop one, you normally have a good chance of staying in the contest.
Yeah, risk and reward. Yeah.
Yes.
And if you're doing the right thing, you're looking at the head, you're looking at all the full risk assessment of the head. If the jack goes there or this goes onto that, and then you decide your weight from there. You see, some players might say, "I'll just come down with 6 feet." Well, 6 feet might hit a bowl up from 3 or 4 foot short to jack high to count.
Yeah.
Whereas if you play 10 feet, well, that bowl goes through the head and it doesn't stay to count. So weight critical is everything. So figure out what your shot you're playing, and then decide what weight and what hand
to play. So nice, little bit pulled up a bit short there on Latif, probably around about 4 foot short, but sure he'll correct with his next one. Paul, of course, going to be very close with this one, running in nicely. Just going to pull up probably around about 2 foot short, but Latif got
very steady player. Paul, he's
one of the true journeymen of the Gold Coast. He's been to a few clubs, work-wise, of course, Barry, but. In my opinion, been very underrated over the years, Paul Jobson. I think he's been a very steady lead, no matter what club he's played for.
Like the rest of us, he loves the game. He's passionate about the game.
Yep.
And we played up in the Paradise Point pairs there recently, and great club, well run, and they're having a crack at the Premier League as well next month. So
they're in the playoff with Maroochydore and Bean Lee.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see who comes out on top there.
Well, 2 teams go through, 1 team misses out. So great opportunity for 2 of those clubs to make it through and play in the ultimate competition.
Yeah, I can't wait. Can't wait to get back into it. We've got training starting this week. So.
Yeah, I see that. The 8th of October, if I remember correctly. Yep. So all the people from Burleigh or anyone that wants to go and join a Premier League club that hasn't played Premier Leagues, go down and show Barry how you can play, and you never know, you may play against world champions. That's one thing about our great game. It's the only sport I know you can enter any competition you want, maybe play against an Australian player. Who knows? You can't do it in any other sport. Michael just pulling up a bit short with that one there. But again, his grass line though, you're absolutely spot on.
Yeah. From what I've seen, and I've been here all morning, he hasn't played too many dead draws on that hand.
Yeah.
But if anything, that wind does just grab the bowl a little bit. It's sort of hard to be spot on, but that's pretty good from John, just slightly wide. But no one, as you can see there, other than probably John's bowl, has really nailed the weight in this direction. It seems to be a little bit harder.
Yeah.
See a lot run through or pull up short. So see if you can. So as you see, just a slight overcorrection here from Michael.
If he gets the inside of this, no, he's going to get the outside of it.
And it lands half the bowl. So
yeah.
Might be shot.
Pretty close to it. Yeah, Alan, it's very strange for Windy Hill, mate. There's no wind. It's as calm as anything here.
So they're hanging around the Tugan boys. Only 7 down.
Yeah, mate, they're a very good combination.
Nice shot from John.
Good bowl. Good
reward
bowl
for weight there.
Yeah. Paul just gave the indication they're holding 2, so...
Andrew Howie, great shot.
I'll tell you what, when they won the club pairs at Helensville, Barry. Andrew played some incredible bowls that day in the semi-final in the morning and in the final that afternoon. I think he's with his commitments with Bowls Australia and not playing any representative bowls, as you see quite regularly with
Oh, hello. We've.
Latif.
What are we all drinking?
Latif. Latif has played a wrong bias.
So
And he's hiding. He's hiding.
I'll have to get you to send me that, Robbie. I'll have to get you to send me that that clip, please. And I'll have to replay that a few times around the club on the big screens.
Joppo just went and showed him that it is small ring on the inside, Barry.
We'll have to get some inside-outside stickers on his bowls.
Priceless. He's trying to hide, but we do have that on film, so he can't get away with it.
So now, can he put that behind him?
More than capable, this boy. He's following it, so he must like it.
Needs to hold. If he halves something with that weight, he'll run up, and he has.
Which he has.
And he's probably just going to flop in for second or third there.
I tell you, there's quite a few people got a few comments about that, Barry.
Yeah. It's touch wood. Find me some wood. I still haven't. There we go. I still haven't done one yet.
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
I've done a couple of deliberate ones, just playing up to the crowd. But
I did my first one ever just recently at a social day, mucking around as you said, and just grabbed the bowl and didn't even look, just let it fly. And I said, "Geez, that's good weight." And all of a sudden, it started going in the opposite direction. I went, "Oh, gee whiz."
so we see our man Crawford Linton back today. He's staying away from the camera. I see.
Yes, he's here.
He's copped a decent fine back at Burleigh for that.
Is he?
I screenshot that yesterday. He's standing in front of the camera. But
Yeah, no, he's here supporting his club mates, mate,
Yeah.
which is great to see. Aussie
Yeah.
Moore is a great contingent of Burley supporters here supporting their club members. It's fantastic to see.
good speed.
Is Michael just going to
Oh.
run through? Is he going to flop?
I think they got 2 seconds from here, so you might see some more weight later. But those two bowls, if you're a bowler too high, are a bit vulnerable. So
Yeah, there's a lot of good comments with Latisse on. Yep, it just goes to show they are human, that's for sure. One every season, Dawn, is that right, eh? Good on you, Phil. How are you going, mate? Good to hear that you're cancer-free at the moment, mate. Great to hear, my friend. Look forward to catching up with you. Charlie, unfortunately, we can't get a round of beers over in Canada for that one, my friend. Sorry about that. Tell you what, John, just going to run through the head. Yes. Any movement of the kitty there would have set up a few shots. They've got a few little catchment areas there. Michael really needs one close.
I think he's having a little niggle here.
He's got a good line on this. Oh, how's his weight?
Yeah, it's just drifting a touch.
Yeah.
So just found himself chasing a little bit there, Michael.
Yep.
Well, if John can touch this jack around the corner, he could make 3. But he hasn't
I
sent
think
it.
he's underdone weight-wise here, mate. Just a little bit underdone.
Looks like one from here.
Yep.
So one it is.
Doesn't matter what side you look at, it's still only going to be one, mate. So I'm just going to...
So Johnny and Paul Jobson find themselves trailing by 3 now after 14 ends. So 7 ends to go. Beautiful blue skies, 16-second green. And, wow, next door, Graham Cooper's taking his own bowl out for 4 down. Andrew Howe's drawing for 5.
Yes, looks a pretty easy draw there for another counter as well.
That nearly hit your ankles, that one, Brett. That one of Latif's. Was
It did, didn't
charging
it?
towards you, mate.
It's nice to see the crowd gave him a bit of support and sorrow for his pain. Oh, God. Looks like you might count it over there for 5 for Helensvale.
So those clangers, I call them clangers. They come back to haunt you, those big numbers.
They do.
You start dropping anything more than sort of a 3 or 4, they're hard to get back.
Yeah.
Especially in this stage of the game when you're 15 ends in.
Yeah. They're match breakers, aren't they?
So Latif needs to drop 4 feet of weight. Just tidy up his line. He's better.
Yes, he needs to hold a little bit longer and get the inside of this bowl and run
That's
up with
pretty
it.
good-
There you
pretty
go.
good reply.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, not much in the score. Still plenty of ends to go. There'll be a lot of twists and turns yet in this game.
Yeah, big day for the Paradise Point boys yesterday.
Yes, it was. They had the early game in the morning. Yes. And the late game in the evening.
That's right. Yeah. So backhand, there is a nice little gap there for John. He's just going to miss under.
Yes.
Weight's pretty handy just to sit or trail.
Yes, for sure. Yep.
So Michael on the forehand, Michael Turner. Just slide around the bowl, front bowl Latif's. He's got about a foot of room.
Yeah. Couple of rolls wouldn't hurt him on the second shot either. He's nicely down here. Just goes for his weight. Going to finish nicely. I'll tell
Get
you
down
what.
for the jack.
Boy, oh
Just
boy,
missing.
oh boy. He's just slid by, but a nice little handy bowl there.
This is what the game's all about. Building those heads, especially in two and walk pairs. If you can build those heads early, and then maybe back end with your last two, you can pluck something out or move a jack for the number you deserve for building that head.
Yeah. For playing the good weight to getting the good result.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Michael hasn't got shot, but he's put it in an area where it can be scored or come into play.
Yep.
So his
Gives you options on the shot too.
body language says he's heavy.
Yes, he's a bit unsure by the look of it. But if he sits that wide, he'd be pretty happy. He's just slid by it.
So you've clocked up some Ks recently, Brett. You've been out on the road a lot, mate. Doing
Out
a
to
great job.
Dalby.
Well done.
Yeah, loved it. Absolutely loved it. Beautiful people out there. Nice country people. And I tell you what, great bowls as well. They love their bowls. Going over next year to Roma.
Roma.
We're talking about Roma. So that'll be good. Yes, Di, I did wish Jenny a happy late birthday.
Paul Jobson, very close to the jack here.
Oh, look at that. He's just flicked it. And he's probably down. It's close anyway.
Yeah, he's stiff.
Oh, yeah.
Good intent. He gets all the jackies, trailing it for a couple.
Oh, good weight on the bowl as well, yeah. Now, has he got the weight to hold to either sit the white or roll his own? He is very close to it. He gets the little edge, rolled it over once, and yeah, one shot there.
So 3 bowls out of the 4 are Burleys, and they're all sort of in that counting space. Where there's really only 1 bowl on the head so far for the Paradise Point boys.
Well pointed here. Is it going to just turn at the end?
Needs to slow down.
Boy, oh boy, is a good effort there.
Good.
Another bowl on the head.
Yeah.
Yes, Onion's saying, listen, let's get a bowl out here, try and stop any trail they can get. And you could almost count.
Yeah, forehand. Not looking to count, just Put in a
Just trying to cover that little trail. He'd love to sit on the white, but he's going to slip through.
well, plan B. They got the backers now. They were
Yep.
2 down at the back.
Yep.
Nathan Rice, front toucher, holding 3.
Yes. And a good 3 too. Nearly all on line.
Okay, backhand. I think he's looking to trail the jack here, John.
Yeah, he is. He's just going to be under the head.
And that's the problem with probably trying to play a shot where now that bowl, unless the jack gets spat out to the side, that bowl isn't really on the head now.
No, it's not. No, you're right. He had to be out to the 2 wing bowls on the right.
Yeah.
Even an edge off those. Quite possibly come in for shot as well.
Michael Turner on the forehand, holding 1. Any little touch of the jack can make 3 here.
Yes.
He's going to get here.
Just shy on the weight, that's all. Yeah, a little bit wide. It hung out there a little bit as well. Okay. Now, he looks like he's got a better line on this.
Yeah, definitely higher.
Yes.
He wants that jack. He's close.
I tell you what, he's very close to it. He's just
Oh,
got the edge.
Great effort.
6-inch trail here for 3.
Yeah, he's got a good guide in his previous deliveries. Definitely under, but is he going to hold? Well, he's played it pretty well.
He has.
Well, he could be down now.
Oh, no. Oh, geez, it's hard to tell, eh? Wow.
He jumped on the mat pretty quickly.
Latif's saying, I think we got one. Yeah.
Oh.
And relieved to say it.
He just got on the mat a little bit quicker than he normally would there, Michael, and was pretty keen to correct from his previous delivery.
Yeah,
but
he was, yeah.
He hung on for 1.
Yes, Greenman Stewart is an absolute bonza day here. We're talking about the mullet, are we?
Oh, the mullet. Jeez. No, my brother. Oh, the wrong bias from Latif. There it is.
Oh,
See you
there it
later.
goes, yeah.
And hands on head.
That has gone into the record books.
Joppo giving him a clap.
And the crowd went up as one.
Hello, Tommy. Yeah, thanks for watching from Victoria, mate. Let's not talk hair, mate, because you know I was blessed with the hair in the family, mate. So,
Oh,
yeah.
don't throw stones, you'll get them back.
Exactly. No. No, I've got a bit of length in the hair at the moment. There's definitely don't think the mullet will be coming back.
Nice little starter there from Latif.
It's great to see so many people from around Australia and overseas watching.
Mate, it's brilliant, isn't it? Great reply here from Joppo. Just, it's probably shot. Still plenty of room there. Good conditions today to play good bowls. The
It
wind's
is.
not too strong. The green's running absolutely beautiful.
3 good opening lead bowls here.
Yes,
a nice
Latif's
shot.
played another one here.
That's all you want your lead to do. Excuse me, is just 1-on-1 behind. And
Oh, yeah. Skip's
Over-
dream, isn't it?
yeah, over about, what's that, about 27, 28 metres. It's good shooting.
Mm.
Droppo, that's not totally wasted if he stays on. That's pretty good leading.
Yeah, that's okay.
So, into the last quarter now. 5 ends to play.
Yes, the whips are cracking. 4 shots in it.
That that's where that concentration and decision making really comes to the fore. You don't want to make a couple of bad errors or a couple of hastily decisions made at the wrong time. Keep going through your routine, backing each other's play. And always visit the head if you're not quite sure what you...
Exactly. I tell you what, it's a good effort
Yeah,
there.
shot Michael. We're all guilty of it, getting a bit lazy. Oh, no, it's okay, just tell me what to play. And you half this or half that, and the jack springs out the side for 3 down.
Exactly. You get on the mat with 2 or 3 shots on your mind.
Yeah.
Instead of clearing your mat, you've played the shot as you walk to the mat. Get on the mat and play the shot.
Yeah. So another back bowl for the Paradise Point boys.
Yes.
Yeah, they might get on the charge soon. Yeah, just falling short there, Michael. So we've got a question from one of our viewers, Matthew Blackburn. That's it, mate. It ends at district level for this year, and then next year they're looking for it to go on further.
Yeah. Whereas the singles for yourself are going on.
That's right. Yep.
With a chance to go to World.
Looking forward to that.
Yes.
Good little team meeting there between John and Paul. Just always good to just stay in communication, keep backing each other up, bit of positive talk.
Mitchell Mears is on board. Welcome back, Mitchell.
Okay, Latif. Switch to the forehand. 2 backhand, now 1 on the
Yes,
forehand.
I tell you what, he's well down as well.
He's
Will it
played.
sit? Will it trail?
Oh, it's a good
Oh,
shot.
boy, yes, it is.
3 bowls inside 2 feet for Latif.
Yeah.
That's consistent bowling.
Yeah. Joppo. Here we go. It looks like he's got the weight here, so
Well, they got the back stuff.
just going to slide by. He'd like to lock this bowl because it saves that little trail it's on. That's not a bad bowl there.
Latif on the forehand again, so he's backhand now, forehand. Clears the front.
Yes, he's just going to crash.
Well, there's 2 ineffective bowls there, but might be a little bit nuisance value if they're looking to play any weight. So, Joppo. Got plenty to sit on there if he wants to play the same weight. You know, trail the jack for 3. Got a couple of wing bowls there.
Yes, he can. He can actually get the little skid on the wall and run along and get the jack for 3, can't he?
He's
I'll
pretty
tell you
good
what,
here.
he's close to.
Get a half
He
and
needs-
run.
That's it. Needs a little half skid. Touch the
There
jack,
it is.
bingo, and away you go for 3.
Yeah, I sensed a bit of weight there, and I know that's why Latif was playing the forehand, to just try and cover that jack movement. So Michael,
Not a big target.
no,
That's the...
I think it's decent weight forehand.
yeah.
He's trying to draw backhand. I don't think so, but he has played some big ones on that backhand. So forehand ditch weight,
Yes.
just clear that front orange, and he's on the charge. His plan B is to shift that front orange if he
And
can.
open it up. Even a slice
Go
of
and
it.
get his own out. Now he's 4 down.
Oh, yes, he is too. Wow. Okay.
So that's where we were speaking about earlier when Brian was on, Brett, with the weight you choose to play. So if you play 6 or 8 feet, you can't get your own out.
Yeah.
You know, it's the intent was there, but just everything's so weight critical. So as you can see there, you don't find that front hole and get a bowl out with 6 feet of weight. It's impossible. Whereas with 26 or 30 feet of weight, you can get your own out. So choose which shot you're going to play and make sure you're spot on with what weight. And look at the plan B and see if you are narrow or wide. And unfortunately, on that occasion, Michael was a bowl and a half narrow and happened to get his nearest out.
Well, Latif's saying change your hand and try and get in there and get the little split and stay there.
Correct. So you heard Latif say cut down. So you have to now determine, do you want to cut it down or do you want to actually try and get the shot or do you want to kill it?
Yeah.
So Michael has to either agree or disagree here. Do I want to actually cut it down?
Or play an aggressive shot to try and actually get the shot, yeah.
Now, it's a very hard shot to even cut it down. So then you now have to decide, what do you think the highest percentage is? Actually swinging forehand, adding another 6-8 inches of grass? Or do I have to switch completely back over to the backhand, play a really hard-weighted shot and cut it down? So it comes back to confidence and what you're suitable on playing. You can see that outside cannon there, might take 1 or 2 out. Run at the shoulder. And it all starts with visiting the head.
Yeah. Have a look at it, weigh up your percentages and think, well,
you go flat out for that bowl at 230, that yellow bowl at 230, get half of that and come across the head.
Yes.
You'll still only be 4 down, and which it looks like he's going to play. It's probably more 2 o'clock, but...
Okay, well... Oh,
just a bowl tight.
Yes. Well, he's got a 3/4 metre there to get another bowl in the head to make 5.
Just from a confidence point of view, if you can draw this, just to see the board say 15-14, you know, can really do wonders.
Yes.
As opposed to 14 all, and that's a missed opportunity.
It is, yeah. As you certainly know that when you get these opportunities, you've got to take them because you go back in a game and think, well, I did have a chance there, Dad, and I had almost a metre to get inside there. And it's almost a give-me-free shot, but, you know.
So we've gone from a 5-shot lead 3 or 4 ends ago, 13-8, to all of a sudden all square. So that's 6-1, the last 3 or 4 ends to John and Paul.
Yeah, Bernie, you're probably right. There was more chances on the backhand, but it's what you feel confident about. He went down and had a good look at the head and made his decision, went back and played it.
Only get control before you let it go. After that, you can't do anything.
And if you look at Latif's last end, he put 3 inside 2 feet.
Yes.
So you got to draw off that as well. You got to put the fact that you dropped a 4 out completely to the side and say, wait a minute, you know, I played my role. I got us 3 really close bowls. Draw off that confidence and do your job again and back up.
That's it.
That's a pretty handy start.
That's not too bad at all. Yep. Score on the other rink. Helensvale 20. And Tugun 11 on 16 ends. And if I look over right now, I can see that it looks like Tugun a holding shot. It's either 1 or 2, not too sure. Might only be the 1.
Okay, Latif still on the forehand. Definitely high up.
Yes. Wind's just starting to pick up a little bit too. Probably held that out a little bit. You can feel the breeze hitting us in the face this way. It's probably held that bowl out just a bit. Well, Tugun boys.
Okay, Nathan Rice and the boys, they've kicked the head and grabbed the jack, and there's a bowl to come.
So there's accidents and incidents happening everywhere at the moment.
Ah,
They
yeah. I never noticed that, Barry.
Yeah.
They had a bowl to go.
So they've declared it, and the thing about Nathan Rice, they're having a laugh. So Andrew Howe is saying, don't you trust me? Don't you think I can get the shot? Don't you think I need to play this last ball? Hopefully it was only one down. Yes, it
was the one shot.
So they've dropped a single
with a bowl to play.
Yeah, I played Anthony Keepy in the Australian singles years ago down at Moama, and I was representing Victoria in the singles. I followed my third bowl up to the head, and he bowled his fourth delivery. He followed it down to the head. I said 2. I think it was 2. He said, yep. Or I just sort of said 2 and started kicking them.
And you realised you had a bowl to go?
I was only kicking 7 bowls back. I looked down the other end, my bowl's sitting next to the mat. So
could have been worse. It could have been his bowl.
You live and learn, so don't touch the jack or the bowls until you know all bowls have been played.
Yeah.
Yeah, naughty. Yeah, that was before Facebook and all that back then. So
you would have got a ribbon.
No one was drowning me in the comments, but the coach had a little word of wisdom to me after the game.
Well, at the moment, probably got a couple of shots there. Paradise Point.
Andrew, I haven't had that pleasure. Have I heard Latif sing? No.
Neither have I. Didn't know he was a bit of a...
There you go. We'll have to...
Wow. We'll have to get some karaoke on at Burleigh.
Well,
I'll be there, mate.
Successful or not, I might have to drag him up onto the stage tonight back at Burleigh.
Oh, okay.
Say, mate, your punishment for that wrong bias is getting on the mic tonight.
Oh, here's another shot too.
Great shot.
Oh,
Dropper.
yes.
So it's close to 3 shots there.
Yes.
Latif's played already 2 bowls on the forehand. I think he stays there. Stick to what you know. The beauty of the forehand is you can reduce the count. You can take maybe 1 or 2 bowls out. Backhand, if you're a bowl wide, you don't reduce the count. So forehand, it's just sort of a
little bit tight there.
Yeah,
His weight was
tight
good. Yeah. His weight wasn't bad at all. He's finished almost dead jack high there.
If he runs forehand to stay on the green, put it in a good home, he can get that bowl at 9 o'clock through the bowl at 7 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Reduce the count to 1.
Yep. And turn a little bit, and you might even
Get
flick
the
onto
actual shot bowl. That's
Yep.
right.
Yep.
But he was only just there, so.
Paul Fearns watching from Cape Town. Welcome.
Yeah, how are you, Paul? Paul does a great job over there, promoting bowls.
Oh, he wanted to stay up. Is he going to... It looks like he might just hang up.
I think
He has.
Latif's got to get a little bit angry here.
Yeah.
At least, yeah.
Well...
He has to reach.
Oh, boy.
Latif, that's not like him at
No,
all.
it's
He usually
not.
loves a little niggle
He
into the head.
does.
So.
He likes a little yard-on shot on a dry day or a wet day or any day ending in Y.
It's not quite in the road of Michael Turner, but
No.
yeah, he's got to probably try and stay as positive as he can. Latif, a couple of shakes of the head there. He's got to be geeing up Michael to tell him he can play this, he can get this, and don't want to be dropping multiple ends in a row.
Yeah, Jobbo's just looking at what could happen here. If the jack does spring, could find himself 2 down back there, and that's where he's sort of looking at. Cover that.
Well, you can guarantee there's going to be weight from Michael.
Oh, for sure. As you said, he can get both the bowls and be 1 down. If it turns a fraction more, he can actually get the shot bowl. And
so I just want to touch on Paul Fearns from Cape Town.
Yeah.
I've been speaking to Paul a little bit, and he's just looking to promote the game as much as he can, and he's got a pretty good following over there, and he loves tuning in to watch all these games and share it with all his followers and friends. So, Paul, thanks for tuning in, mate, and it's great to see that it reaches your networks and you're promoting it. Thank you.
Okay, now.
So if you can get that wing one, gee, it's just
Oh, he
drifting.
slid by.
So,
Yeah. Oh, well, he'll take something on board from that and see what happens now. With that sort of weight, if he does clip the shot bowl, at worst, as you say, he could take 2 bowls out, but at best, he could probably kill it if he hits with that sort of weight. I don't think it's going to catch a piece of the peg. But they're going to load it up on that side anyway.
I think he's just got to stay committed, stroke it good again.
Yep.
You know, bowl tighter, you're going to be reducing. Get the ultimate outcome and kill it.
Yep.
Yeah, he's in. Oh, gee, it's drifting again.
It is drifting out. Look at that. Ah.
Okay, so that looks like 3. So
3 shots, yes.
7 shots in 2 ends.
Yeah.
That's those clangers we were talking about.
Exactly right. Yep.
And not like Latif to play sort of a little bit tentative.
To not reach the head with that shot.
He's usually, the beauty of him being a lead Latif, because he does play a lot of back end bowls, is he's always sort of searching into the head to get there, but not quite on that occasion.
Paradise Point leading by 3 now. 4 ends to go.
Okay. So pretty steady there from Paul, you know, only 2 feet, but
yeah,
if Latif can just get back to putting in a good end together like he did this time 2 ends ago.
Coming back this way, as you said, 3 within 2 foot, and
probably about 3 or 4 decent shots out of him in the next few ends, just for his confidence to finish strong. And that's
here's a nice starter.
That's really good.
Yep.
Right down the centre. You can build on that. Really good starter. Especially with that length Droppo's been playing, to be able to counteract his length and draw a close one. So Droppo needs to stay on.
Trying to make sure he was there, but is he going to stay on?
Yeah, he's right.
He's just going to, catch the edge. Yep. Now Latif, repeat performance here. A foot or so behind, even if it's 2, 1 on 1 behind, as we were discussing earlier. But one thing he didn't want to do was drop short.
He's got to get down and cover it at least. No.
Yeah.
You spoke about that breeze, Brett. I reckon it has probably just got up a touch, and it's coming from the
north. And it's coming into their,
northeast, so they are actually pretty much bowling into that.
They're bowling into it, and it's taking effect on them. Yeah.
25 degrees.
Well, that was the expected top temperature. It was 25 today, so...
So 1 shot to Burley so far. Nice starter by Latif.
John's just going to slide by.
Yeah, just a bit on the charge.
Yeah.
And that's that playing into a win. You quite often see unders and overs into the win.
You want to punch through it?
Yeah. Yeah, you're trying your best to be there, and it's easy to run through, and you try to correct and you pull up short. Yeah, it's going to be a good value for Michael.
Oh, yes.
That's a lovely home.
Yeah.
It's almost in the count, but that splits up the jack and the back 2.
John's not badly pointed here. Not badly down at all. This is a nice bowl. He's just flicked the front bowl. He had good weight on that as well.
Yeah, weight was all over it.
Mm.
So Michael's staying on the forehand.
Yes.
So he's got 2 Paradise Point bowls to negate. as opposed to his own on the backhand, but he obviously likes what he sees.
Yes.
He's just rushing a touch for me, Michael. He
Just a little bit, yes.
got on the mat really quickly there.
He
And
did, and delivered it fairly quickly.
that's where this concentration at these stages of games, the concentration really gets tested. You know, big day yesterday.
Yep.
You know, get back through your routine. You don't want to really sign off on delivering a ball until you're 100% confident that you've prepared correctly. A couple of deep breaths.
Now, Joppa will probably try to play out to the skips bowl or just under it to sit the shot.
Yeah, he can afford. He can, you know, halve the yellow, sit the shot bowl out for 2. You know, they're very confident at the moment.
He
so.
likes it. He likes it. He's just feathered the front bowl. But
Opened it up.
he has.
I like backhand for Latif. That's the hand he knows so well. Even if he's 2 bowls under his front yellow, he's counting at 9 o'clock.
Yep.
Jack high. So, you know, it's going to be in the head. We're switching forehand to backhand all the time. Can throw your rhythm right out. I'd like to see just nice backhand draw here. Yeah, looks pretty good if he runs the distance. Clear his own underneath with the right weight.
He's just a little bit.
Just a yard short.
Yeah, that's all.
Good track.
Yeah, it was. Doesn't need much on it. I think Joppo might play this shot again.
So an aggressive call. Have we got 2 seconds? So he's already thinking weight.
Yeah.
They're trying to really pounce right now. You know,
Exactly right.
dominate the play, get this bowl out for 2, put the opposition under the pump. You know, that's where that scoreboard pressure comes into play.
He doesn't like it, and that's obvious.
Oh, he got away with
He
one
did.
there.
He didn't want any edges
That's
on that.
weight. That's
Exactly.
that weight. If he plays another 20 feet away
Exactly.
there,
He cannot
hit
go
Latif
anywhere
in for
near
a
that.
counter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're exactly right. Yeah. Now Latif.
Latif, very, very narrow.
Yeah, so be a little bit disappointed in that.
So other than Latif's first bowl, no one's really sort of found at this end.
No, they haven't. No.
You know. How often do you see it, Brett? No one really finds it, and the skip comes down with his last.
Bang.
Right on top of it. Everyone's scratching around going, oh, you know, the wind or the green or, you know, that one, what's going on here? And then the skip with their last just draws a touch of it.
He's got a good show here because he's got 2 bowls on the lip of the ditch. He's got 2 seconds. Even if he punched this through the jack, he'd be quite happy with it. He'd love to sit it fat.
He's looking at it. Just got to get down now. Well, I've only sort of got one in there now, but
Yeah.
because it's short of the jack, I can't imagine there being any aggression. But Michael's got to get a multiple here. He's
Yes.
got too much room to not count, so yeah, I reckon
Draw to promote bowls and comes through with it.
there's about 2 feet, maybe 26,
Yeah.
28 inches of room there. So a guy of his standard. And both Latif's bowls are standing up.
Yeah.
So they don't need as much weight to be rolled once or twice to count. His weight's good.
Yes.
Just some square contact on either one. And that'll do.
Yep.
So that's 2.
Yes.
And they've got
Now,
to be very careful, Paradise.
well,
Put 1 bowl in there.
Exactly. If he increases his weight, he would want to sit it through fat and just run through because,
You don't want to get too aggressive here.
no,
1 or 2 down's not the worst.
that's exactly right. You know, they got a 3-shot lead
He's
here.
played lovely weight, John. Joppo's looking at it. Wow, he's gone through the hole.
Oh boy, and he kept running too to the side. So it's still 2 shots there to Burley.
Big response needed here. If they can pick up a 3
Yes,
and dropping a 3.
exactly.
Yeah, good angle. Very good road. Michael Turner, I think he needs to land something now, though.
Yeah, one of these bowls, he needs the inside of this one, but he hasn't got it.
Just a bit quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 shots there.
Length.
Yeah.
What length will it be?
What are you going to do, Latif? He's bringing the mat up.
I'd like to see the jack nowhere near where they just dropped a 3. Oh, it's definitely a pet hate of mine. You drop a number and
then play the
2
same
ends
length
later,
and
you
don't
put
think
the
about
jack
it.
right
Yeah.
in the same spot. And it's a shorter jack.
Yeah.
Shorter length end, really. It's only probably a good 22, 3 metres, probably 23 metres, 24 metres. It's probably the shortest length we've seen all game, really.
How you going, Chris? Chris Monk's on board there. Barracan for Burley, as he would.
Yeah. He's been a great inclusion to the club, Chris Monk. Him and his little son Stevie down the club having a roll.
Good to see you,
His
innit?
partner Ali. Great having him around the club. He's enjoying his time and we enjoy having him at the club. So Barracks for a very average football team in
Does he?
Liverpool, though, but
Oh, okay.
I won't hold that against him.
Paul Staggard Senior's watching. Welcome aboard. Lucas.
So Rice and Howie lead 20-13, and that's full credit to the boys over there from Tugan. They haven't, been blown out of the water.
No,
Only
I mean,
7 shots.
they got away to a bad start. I mean,
Yeah.
Joppo. Not badly down.
Yeah, nice shot by Joppo.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot at the end of the tunnel for Victoria, and it's only going to take a few more weeks. We might have some bowls action down there.
Hope so.
Yes. So stick with it. Get back to that game that we all love so well.
Club Musgrave will be one of the host venues for the World Championships next year, September.
Yes.
It's always good to come back here.
Big year next year.
Yeah, big year. Calendar's
Huge
full.
year.
Very exciting. Just timing everything, I think, is going to be key for a lot of bowlers. Just not trying to overdo it too soon.
Exactly.
I know.
You're wanting to go in everything, but
even
just
at the moment, there's a lot of bowls I could be playing in. It's just you want to ease your way back into it. And the few messages coming in. Barry, would you like to have a run in this and that? And it's very, very exciting, but at the same time, you just want to take a few baby steps first.
Exactly.
Alan Vidler, yep. Thanks for looking after one of our members with his new bowls, Picasso bowls. We've got an aero demonstration day at Burley Heads this Tuesday, 1 o'clock, myself and Calvin Kirko. So 1 till 4 if you're in the area, pop down to Burley. Get some tips off the Hall of Famer himself, Calvin Kirko.
Try out some new bowls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of Calvin. He makes himself available. He's a busy man. He clocks up a lot of kilometres with BCIB.
Yeah. Simon, the game's not over yet. On 19 ends, it's 20 to Helensvale and 14 to Tugan.
Yeah, definitely. They pinch a number here somewhere. Even just a 3 or 2 is still well and truly in it.
Gives them a little sniff of something to happen.
But, 11-1 down, starting to look a little bit nasty. But, gee, to be only 6 down against those two.
Now.
So Latif onto the orange.
Yes, and he has. He's
done
run
it.
through as well. Got
That's
shot.
enough.
Yeah, about a foot short, John's saying.
So shot to Burley and third shot, so 2 out of the 3. You get that,
Joppo's just trying to arrive under the... Yes, he's got out onto these bowls. Hasn't made it any easier there.
So you see Michael Turner just asking Latif just to get around the jack, cover any danger.
Yep.
So they still don't have a bowl past the jack yet. Can establish that early on is always handy. It's like a little sigh of relief. Yes, we've got a bowl past the jack. That little component of the match is of this end is covered. So
it's like the Leeds perfect game. 1 on, 1 behind, and start the game from there. Especially in pairs where you get a chance to play lead and third. It's a nice bowl here.
Yeah, very good by Latif.
Yes.
That's
exactly what you were saying.
Yeah, just covers any jack movement
Exactly,
for the 2 down at the back.
Chris Bunk's saying, Baz, you just made little Stevie's day by mentioning.
Awesome. And my team had a good win this morning. I stayed up last night. I watched that. Chelsea beat Crystal Palace 4-0.
4-0. Oh,
yeah.
God.
Bit of live entertainment.
Yes.
Kicked off in the background.
Come along and watch some bowls, listen to some music.
Must be 1 o'clock, the first set. In the new renovated clubhouse. Looks brilliant.
Doesn't it? Yes, a lot of the clubs have taken this little chance to do some renos and tidy up a few things.
Yeah, we definitely did it early.
Yes, you did. And an absolute brilliant Chinese. I'll tell you now, everyone is talking about it.
Yeah, I had the Peking combination the other day.
Yeah.
I nearly went back for seconds.
Now.
Michael Turner, nice stroke of it.
Yes.
Out on a good lane. He's clear that front. He only has to match the white, and he's going to count.
That's all he's got to do.
He's played it very
and
well.
He has
That'll
too.
Be enough.
He's played it very nicely there.
So he's played a good bowl, and he's also opened it up a fraction there for John.
On the other hand, there to arrive, or
big moment of the match here. 2 down with a very, very inviting head on his forehand.
Yeah. Joppo is saying, look, you can just
arrive
on the draw, roll it over once and get a result.
Well, there you go, eh? For me, it looks forehand.
I'm saying the same thing myself. It looks very inviting on the other hand.
Especially having the back bowls. He's got two bowls at the back waiting. The degree of difficulty getting around the front orange with a bit of weight to spring that jack out is very high. But if you see it, you got to play it.
Yeah, I think he's going to.
There's that weight we spoke about again.
Well, exactly. The weight that can change your head in the negative.
You play less, it doesn't count. You play more, it doesn't count. And that plan B and C and D options come into play so often. Yeah, I'm not sure about that, Latif. I think it's go to the back, mate. You're 2 down the back. I don't know if you've seen it yet, but
yeah, I'd be thinking with
if Peter gets that, if John gets that jack back and runs with it somehow,
3 down,
and you're 4 down with 2 to play, and you're going to think, why didn't we cover the back? I don't know if they've actually seen the back yet. I don't know if they've actually looked at the back yet.
They're looking at plants. They're looking at this, and they get a bowl to here to cover that. But to me, the obvious shot is he played the other hand with ditch weight.
Well, where Latif's left foot is right now, they're 4 down.
Yeah.
So they can sort of cover that back section with taking that number out of play also. Now, I don't know John's game that very well, but I'm guessing to get this far in a tournament like this, you've got a decent weighted shot on you.
Oh, yeah.
And well, that's a nice home.
Yes, it is. Okay.
Big moment in this game.
Not sure whether it's 2 down or 3 down, but in the context of it, it's quite an
Here we
arriving
go.
sort of head.
All right, this is what it's all about. If you want to win these big games, you've got to play the shots when it matters. Backhand, looking to arrive. He's on a pretty good line. Is he going to swoop away?
He needs the inside of this bowl. Oh,
Well, he's plucked his own out. Might definitely be 3 now. It is.
Oh, yes.
Might even be 4.
Might be 4. Actually,
No, I think just the 3.
1, 2.
Oh, it's a measure for 3.
Measure for 3, yeah.
I saw Joppo's hands go up. I thought it was definitely 3. Going by his
There's not much in this. Latif saying, look, it's not touching
Yeah.
that, and it's touching that, so I think we got 3. If you're unsure, call the umpire.
So just with that shot, Brett, from John, you know, my old mentor used to always say when playing weight, play away from your own bowl.
Yes.
You know, and then when he did play the weight, that weight was always going to get back to his own bowl.
Yes.
It's always risky.
Yeah.
I expected a bit bigger weight there.
Oh, I
if he
thought
killed it,
at
you know, even-
least ditch weight, if
Yeah.
not even more. Yeah.
So it's a big 3. So they've really bounced back well. They've gone
Oh, they
from
have.
dropping a 4 and a 3 to picking up a 3 and a 2, and to find themselves 2 up. So
2 up, 2 ends to go. Now, Latif's put the jack in the bin. Got to be a tactic, hasn't it?
and next door you've got Nathan Rice. He's got one on the jack.
Yeah.
Chugan have
They got a couple of seconds
Yeah,
there,
3 or
by the
4
look.
seconds
Yeah.
there. You know, if they can pinch, like I said earlier, if they can pinch a number here, but Andrew Howie, he only has to pass that front red, and you think that'll take a bit of pain out, and
Oh,
he has.
yeah,
So he's
he
drawn,
has.
drawn another one.
And right on line too. Yeah.
So what's that? So if they can get 2 here, that's pretty much game over. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got ditch to ditch. Here we go.
I can't recall if we've had ditch to ditch so far this match.
No, well, Matt's normally been up a couple of metres, or it's been a couple of metres shy of the tee, one or the other, but this is... Terry O'Neill watching for Nova Scotia. How you going, Terry?
Oh, what a beautiful start by Latif. Ditch to ditch, you know,
Yeah.
only just short of Jack High, and a bowl or 2 wide on line. So over that distance, you get your first one inside a yard. It's good for the confidence.
It does.
It's a nice start too by Joppo.
Yes. Very good weight. Stephen Jacks is saying, good morning, 5 a.m. here in dark Norway. Loving the bowls. Now, Latif, better weight on this.
He's going a fraction. He needs some action. And he's
a
got
little
it.
edge, and he got it.
That'll
Yeah.
do.
Okay. Andrew, what time the final? We'll let you know at this stage. Robbie might be able to help me out with that one. 1:45, around that. But we'll let you know that one. Joppo's just dropped a bit short on that one.
So that's what you want to do. Crossover up when you're trying to string some ends together. Crossover
it.
holding as a skipper. And if it's a new length, which this is, ditch to ditch, ideally something within a foot or 2. And
Well, the Helensvale game is now over. Helensvale victorious there.
so they've called it.
Yes.
No, they haven't. Yes, they have. Yes,
I'm
they have.
sure that, yeah, 8 shots up with 1 end to play. I don't think you'd...
So Michael Turner, good speed.
Yes.
You've got a clear road. He has. That's enough for 2.
Oh, he's
a bit of
rolled
and he's covered the jack.
Yes, he
Michael
has.
Turner.
Right on line.
Huge result.
Yes. And a nice little gap to, just in case, that you might slip through without...
So you're looking at 35, 36 metres of length.
Yeah.
And you've got to get a 1.5 kilo object inside 3 inches of a target. 3 inches of a target. It's a hard game. You know, I think we underplay just how sometimes how hard this game is, and you know the timing. You know, the timing and practice and training and all that goes into perfecting your skill.
Exactly right.
So backhand it is.
Yeah, for John.
Now, plan B has to be staying on the green here. If you can get past the head and stay on. So that's a great home.
That is a very nice bowl for him, yes. Giving himself options there.
So there's a pretty high probability when more weight comes into play that jack will go back.
Yes.
It's not quite loaded, but there's only a couple of inches between the bowl and jack.
And it's a nice head for Burley to play to.
You got to leave those gaps, don't you?
You got to leave gaps. you don't want to roll that over and fatten the target.
No, you're 2 up. You got 2. You know, you come down, flop one off the shot bowl. All of a sudden, it goes from a tricky little shot to a higher, larger target. So Michael Turner doesn't want to flop off that yellow and make it wider, and he hasn't quite. He's widened it by half a bowl.
Exactly. Well, Joppo's saying, listen, you better reach up there now. Let's open this up a bit if we can.
So here it comes, backhand. Looks like he's found the outside hole. He's done that.
Even if he got an edge of that and got rid of it just to get it out the road.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Matthew Blackburn, yeah, he's wearing his Sunday best there. I think it's a Hawaiian theme today, Matty. Alicia Rayner. I got beaten about 2nd round of the club pairs at Burleigh. My teammate Steve Bell's here today watching. Got beaten by the Law Boys, and I think then they lost the round after that.
Now Latif. He'd like to come around and just match this back bowl. I am sure he'd love to.
Yeah, it's a nice shot, Latif.
It is a nice shot.
So he's split up the back 2 there.
Yep.
So that's about the only place they could drop a number if the jack spat into there. So 3 shots to Burleigh.
And not much of a target and gaps to go through.
So the orange, the shot bowl and the second shot bowl, from what we can see here, are only about an inch apart. So you'd like to think if either one of them are moved, both will move.
Yeah.
They're that close together. So Paul Jobson, if you can, I think bigger the better here. You want the jack.
He's going big
jack
weight,
removed. He's rolled the wrist on that one. Doesn't want his own. He's got his own.
Yeah. Well.
So all of a sudden, 1 bowl inside a metre for the Paradise Point boys. But I don't think there's any other option, Brett. I think it is big weight.
Oh, he's got it.
You know, even if it kills somehow or goes into the ditch as they got the back bowl. But
well, they've got everything covered here, Burleigh. So don't fatten the head up.
No. Probably backhand. Oh, no. Forehand it is, but I was just thinking even backhand get to the orange at 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
So well done to Nathan Rice and Andrew Howie.
Yes. Through to the final. Now Latif does not want to.
There's only one bad thing you can do, and that is provide an angle wide of the target.
That.
Now all of a sudden the target's
a
full bowl wider.
Joppo would be feeling okay.
That's why I was a bit more lenient to the backhand. He couldn't really fatten it on the backhand.
Stay away from that head on that side.
You'd hate Joppo to hit that last bowl of Latif's.
Oh, he's actually pulled it, but...
So they find themselves 1, 2, 3, 5 down.
Yes.
Maybe 6.
Yes, probably 6, but
So this could be game over here.
Oh, yeah.
If they hang on to a number here, 2, pick up a 6 or 7 here. Definitely holding 5.
They are. They got...
Yeah. So John's got to now start thinking: do we draw to save the game, or do I keep running and hope I reduce? Or
Yeah.
the one thing he has got in his favour, his only bowl on the rink
Is
is
behind.
hidden.
It's hidden by the back.
Unless he plays just arriving weight forehand. So
Now, Onion said, listen, I'm going to try and play a blocker here, but there's a lot of ways to skin a cat. That's the problem.
that's the. Well, that hasn't changed anything.
No, it
so
hasn't. No. Okay, now I'm suggesting he's playing weight to this. He's got a hit with this first one.
Okay, nice stroke. He's pretty good here.
Oh, he's going to... Oh,
Wow,
boy.
inches. Oh, I still think Michael's got to get the backest up.
Yes, that's
and
what
match
Latif's
their
saying
only
right
bowl.
now. Yeah. Get to my feet
The
here.
only place they could somehow drop a 1. You know, blockers are. It's a good idea, but
Well, this
Well,
is
he could've-
interesting. Oh,
what's
don't
it?
tell me.
oh, careful! You don't want to even make it wider. Oh, he's filled the hole, Michael Turner. In all your experience, he won't be happy with that. We've just seen it grow and grow. We've
I
literally
know,
seen the
it's-
cement and brickwork be built.
Well, he's
right
lucky
in front
that
of us.
wasn't there with the last bowl because he would have cleaned the head up.
It went from 1 bowl wide to 6, 7 bowls wide now, this target. So, John, you've been handed a target. Can you hit it?
Oh, he wouldn't.
Oh, he's gone wide.
He wouldn't.
He's
He
missed the
has
lot.
to. He's missed the lot. Oh, my God.
That could be
That's
6,
7.
1,
6 or
2,
7.
3, 4, 5.
Oh, I'm suggesting it's at least 6, if not 7.
Well, I didn't see that coming, Brett. Did you?
Oh,
No.
Boy,
Ditch to ditch, hey, though. You know.
yeah, I
it's-
know. It's, yeah.
They threw a extreme length, and
Well, there you go.
like Latif dropped the jack into the ditch, and Joppo and
Got to
John
roll
went
it.
ditch to ditch.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you know they had it on their terms,
That's 6. And that's 7.
and that's all over.
That's the end of the game.
So the
Nasty
Burley
way
boys,
to-
yeah.
Burley are through to the final and will play Helens Vale on rink 2.
Well done. Well done to Paradise Point boys for getting so far,
They did. They've played well.
and to fight back.
Yes.
You know, what was it, 13-8 down, find themselves 17-15 up and 14 all. They really clawed back.
Got the mini break. And
Yep.
then, yeah.
That's what you want to see in these competitions. You don't want to roll
And
over.
thanking our sponsors as well, Niagara, Keyser, Hello World Travel, Lawn Bowls to You, and Turf Renovations. We'll be back in half an hour, around that time limit, with the final of the champion of champion pairs here at Musgrave Hill. Baz has got a smile on his face because he's got a Burley team in the final playing against Helensvale. Thank you, and see you in about half an hour.
All the skills you've honed over a sporting lifetime will make you a legend on the green. And that green is just up the road.